Yep, we're on live.
All right, what up? What up? Apologies about being late to my first broadcast. New to this. Technical difficulties, first time ever. Who knows who will even tune in? But we
all Heezy had to do is push the on button. That's
Nah, there's a trick to it. Just to hold the laptop. There's a trick to it.
And click enter.
To it.
Enter. Click enter. Or any key. Yeah.
Yeah, we over here with my boy Alex. Alex 2.0 in the building. Salute.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Here to just shoot this shit. It's basically like a test run, you know what I'm saying? But we're
pretty much
kicking about a few things too. That probably you see the description, a few topics that might come up. No set format. We just talk shit as we go.
Yeah, we're talking about Halloween Kills being delayed, and it was a good choice not putting straight to VOD because it's
it was. Yeah. As much as we were saying how in my case I wouldn't have minded, but majority of people, they want that experience. So it's like,
right.
As bad as we want it, it's like for the best, I guess, in the long run.
Yeah.
We get fucked a lot. Horror fans and certain horror fans when it comes to like Halloween, especially all the years we waited, and then like some Jason fans who was expecting. We've been expecting that too. Right. But Halloween got how many times Al was it? This one Halloween Returns, Halloween 3D, Halloween this, Halloween that.
For like years, like almost 10 years.
It's Rob Zombie shit, the last second one.
Yeah. It was
almost,
almost 10 years.
What was that?
9 years.
09,
yeah. 9 years.
9 years, yeah. And you expect a couple in between years, so it's like, well, that's one thing. But then when the rumors start coming out that something's coming out that's when it becomes an issue, mainly.
Yeah.
When there's no talk about it, it's like fans are gonna be like, damn, we wish one would come out.
Yeah.
But when they start saying this is about to come out, this is about, and they don't. You know what I'm saying? And then we had Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends chipped in stone already. And then no one expects coronavirus and all this other shit. So that ain't nobody's fault, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, poor fucking Patient Zero's fault. Patient Zero, whoever was the first to get it, that's their fault.
I guess.
Whatever the story is in that one.
But yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do to tweak it in between. They ain't gonna leave it alone. You know that.
Yeah, they're probably gonna tweak certain scenes around, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? There's no way they're gonna just sit on that.
I mean, it was practically almost done.
That's what I'm saying.
Practically, so it's like
now that there's like other shit to thoughts, people are gonna be sitting around getting bored, rewatching it, thinking about it, probably trying to do things too to enhance it if possible.
Yeah.
For us, you know what I'm saying? It could help or hurt.
Well, the worst case scenario is that when it finally does come out and it fucking sucks. Like we waited this long for nothing,
Yo, and then
another Halloween 5.
And then oh man. and then it's the question is gonna rise up like did it already suck? Or was it the wait and what they did in between 2020 and 2021? Yeah. Did the changes make it suck? That's gonna be. Oh, can you imagine the blogs that's gonna go down?
Oh yeah.
Whatever the outcome. If it's good, bad, can you imagine?
Yeah. It's just things like we have another year to wait, so it's like another year anticipation, and we're seeing little bits of it with the little teaser.
Have you noticed like? I haven't been on social media as much, although I pop in every day, but like I haven't been like checking like in our groups that much, and I don't really pay attention to like I'm not in half as many groups as I used to be, like around in 2018. My older account shit. Yeah. Actually, no, I had this account, but still, I haven't seen, unless I just missed it, as many marks go berserk over this stuff. I've seen people let down. But have you seen like any people going absolutely bananas over it? Over the fact that it's not coming out for another year? I haven't seen one like big rant yet.
No, because you know why? Because people kind of expected it, like low key expected. What's going on? If it was like if we were like, if this COVID-19 wasn't happening, and all of a sudden they go like, "Hey, it's been delayed for a year," then
it would
yeah,
have been over. Yeah,
it would have
that
been
would have been different. Yeah, that would have been different.
Then we're like, "What the hell's wrong with the movie?" Then they must have it up. They might change it.
Yeah. The Marks would have had answers of why it was.
Right.
Yeah,
because we have everything else. Everything else this year has been delayed. So like, it's Halloween Kills is just another victim of delay.
Yeah, that's it. Like I said, I had a feeling, man. I know you did too. A lot of people did.
The more time that passed by, and then like more delays and more delays, and things weren't getting any better. I'm like, oh no, not Halloween Kills. That's all I needed this year.
That was like the one thing that might have been good for us.
Yeah, at least if that was the only thing that came out.
Yeah, like that would have been one good thing for the 2020 and shit.
But we can't even get that.
Nope.
Just like John Tate said on Facebook, I'll just cancel Halloween already. Might as well.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
He popped back up.
Not just the movie, but the holiday as well. You know.
Yeah, just period.
I mean, you can't go out. You know, people can't go out.
You can't go out. The movie might have saved it. Now that's out.
Yeah.
All you can do is throw on some classics.
Right.
But that's done every year, so.
Like Christian Michael Myers. Like Christian.
That should have been canceled. Soon as they did the numbers and they tallied up their money and all that.
That's one where they you know how you mentioned like, oh, what if they fuck it up like Halloween Kills, like they tweak it and they change things around, like that's what the curse.
Oh yeah.
What happened? They changed the ending. It's like storyline was
alternates, and that's why they had the producers come out later and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a complete fuck. I like the fact, I always told you, you know what it is, but I don't know if anyone's even gonna watch it, but the people don't. My take on it, I like the fact Loomis was in it. It had somewhat, it had the attitude setting, but overall, and I don't mind the explanation of why he does what he does. I still, we knew he was killing his family. If they left it out, if it just stayed a mystery, like, he wants his whole family dead, but we don't know why, that would have been fine. But even with them saying it, but then the whole shit with the cult and the druids, and Dr. Wynn's voice 1 minute is like, 1 minute it's crazy, next minute it's like, all right, guys, how? There's no machine on it. How is it different? Like when
but like they hear a voice, but like it's that creepy dark voice, but it's from like Danny's point of view, the little kid. He hears that weird voice, and Michael hears that voice.
There's the one part though.
I know, but it's for the audience. It's for us. Like we are hearing.
No. But remember,
I don't think in the story. I don't think the actual story, like Loomis and Tommy and that girl, they heard. They just heard a voice, like somebody's in the living room, and it's Dr. Wynn. Like, oh shit, he's the man in black.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right.
I always look at it that way. It's like he has a voice changer. Like, oh.
That's what I'm saying. Because when the other times.
He's Ghostface,
Yeah. The other times when he's just hearing it like on his own and shit, that's how I took it. Like, that's just him, He's got, like, the curse is trying to reach him, even though he's not blood family, and that's why I think it didn't completely get him. But he lives in that house. He's not, like, all the way in. Like, he's not, like, he didn't fully catch it. But so I would say, all right, he's just hearing that shit. But then it's like, then the druids take off the fucking suits and they're all laughing like that. That shit is just trash. That movie to me, all the way trash.
You're talking about the theatrical cut where like they're like in the clinic room and Michael kills them all.
That was cool.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like, cause he finally told them like, "Fuck y'all niggas," like, what I'm saying? Like, I don't need y'all like at all.
The curse, I guess he just the curse didn't help. It didn't work on him.
They helped him out of a few jams. You know what I'm saying? Especially like Halloween 5, they broke his ass out of jail and all that.
Right.
But and like obviously they held him down all those times which they say, I guess when a Thorn didn't come, he don't come. So I guess all those times it didn't come that he was with them doing whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They took care of him. They hit him or whatever. The niggas ain't never know where he was at. But after a while, he was just like, "Yo, you know what? I'm tired of your shit. I don't. You really think you got some type of control? I don't
See,
care what you done for me.
I was actually thinking about this. I was the other week, like, what, like, if Donald Pleasence was still alive a few more years after Curse came out, and he got to do Halloween 7, like, it would have been very different. Like, maybe
it would have had to be.
It's like let's just say, like, oh, Jamie Lee Curtis comes in and she's in it, and also Donald Pleasence. Like, what would be the story? Like, it would be a little bit different.
It would have first.
Like, I don't think they would have retconned. I don't think they would have retconned 4, 5, and 6.
They would have what?
I don't think they would have retconned 4, 5, and 6.
I don't either.
Pleasence was alive.
Right. Not like how? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They already thought about, which I learned from you, of talking about it. And
yeah, it was going to connect. It was going to connect.
And then they decided not to.
Yeah.
First of all, the Marion Chambers shit, even if she was in it, would have to be way different.
Yeah, we would have seen her with Loomis. So.
Yeah, like it would have had to be some shit, and then Laurie sees Loomis out of nowhere or something.
Maybe it would have been like how Halloween Kills is now, like all these other people coming in. I don't know, who knows, man.
Yeah, that's something it could be. It could have been some crazy shit where, like,
maybe it would have been like, since like Laurie was supposed to be dead in Halloween 4, and she's the mother of Jamie, so like maybe it would have been her returning, you know, after she learns that her daughter got killed, and then you would have Loomis.
Yeah, Loomis finds out she's not dead or something somehow. I don't know.
They would have explained it. They would have found a way, like,
yeah, and then he finds her, and like Laurie sees Loomis and gets.
Maybe she would have been in a coma this whole time.
Yeah. like Loomis pulls up on Laurie. Like,
that's the only way I can see if that working. Or else it just makes her like a terrible mother. Why would she leave her child in Haddonfield?
She's a terrible mother.
Yeah, you know.
Apparently.
Unless she was in a coma.
But the thing is, she was that scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if she was that scared, she would have taken her daughter with her.
I've heard people say that. I don't know if it was you. People say that she thought taking the daughter, but it's a contradiction though, because she thought taking her daughter would put the daughter in danger in case he ever found her.
No.
Then you have another kid though.
Yeah, but the thing is that she left her daughter in Haddonfield.
And right, there's no complete. It's a shit show regardless.
Right.
I'm telling. Bringing her back, regardless, it was for the numbers. It was for, you know what I'm saying, for the audience. But storyline wise, like for I was a mark up until that point.
Well, that's why. Wow. It's tricky. It's tricky. Yeah.
Like 5. A lot of people hate it. You know my take on it. But fucking 6, 5, 6, and on. It's like 7 was supposed to save the business, the franchise, money wise, because everyone hated 5. 6 did better numbers than 5, but
the story wasn't good numbers though.
The story became fucking. What are we gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? Like, completely. What's going on now? You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have kept going with the baby Steven, but they did not. No. They got rid of him too. They got rid of, like you said, they wrecked the whole shit. Yeah. So now it's like, we're gonna bring Laurie back. We're gonna bring Laurie back and not explain how she's back. So we're gonna just take away 3 movies. Right. We're gonna just fuck it. It never happened.
Yeah.
Some people like it.
That was the first time a franchise ever did that.
It is, right? Out of any horror movie, there's like
of anything, you know. Now, like, it's happened a few times, you know.
Just whole different timelines, right?
It's happened in Halloween twice, or 3 times. I guess whatever you want to choose. It's happened in Terminator plenty of times. It's happened in let's see what else. Superman. So but the Halloween show was the first to do that. It's like that was unheard of. Like, usually when they did that, they didn't like actually say, "Oh, we're retconning. We're just going in a different direction," you know. Like from Friday 5 to 6. Like, you can say it might be retcon 5 if you look at 6, but like you can just say, "Oh, well, years passed by. They're just going in a different direction." Tommy's not the killer. It's Jason again. So it's like, you know.
Yeah. It's a filler.
Yeah, really.
You know what I'm saying?
But like in reality though, like you can go from 4 to 6 and you won't miss anything. Not to shit on 5. I like 5, but
no,
it's like
I know what you're saying though. Like
it's a weird edge.
They didn't go from 5 though and change an entire. Now it's a new timeline.
Right.
It was kind of like a filler.
Mm-hmm,
All right, Jason's not around right now.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't exactly. It was more based on that place too.
Yeah.
It wasn't like just at the actual campground lake, even though that's in that hood. It's like still, like so. It was like, all right, this is over
because
here.
it was Roy. That's why it wasn't Jason.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I could be like, all right, nothing's going on over there.
It was the next town. It was the next town over, I guess.
Right. So like you could look at it like that. All right, this was filler. Part 6, he comes back from the grave and shit. You know.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. That's my favorite. Part 6.
Yeah.
Back to business.
But he's more stronger and more unstoppable.
Yeah, that lightning got his ass stronger.
Yeah, he gave him superhuman power.
Hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's how you would bring back Jason back in the day. Like,
yo, you see the quality of Jason movies back then compared to like Halloween. Even though Halloween had like low budget or whatever, it was like the budget they used. Still, like the things they were trying to do, like that, like the lightning. You see how that shit looks. That's fucking hilarious. I love it. I think it's hilarious. I'm old school. Right. But it's like the quality of Jason movies was so, or like even like when like let's say like when the machete goes up through the mask when the face when he's falling down and slides up, how fake that shit looks. Like it was just Jason movies are so fucking funny, man. They're hilarious. I love Jason movies though. But
so it's like like I was saying, like it would retconning wasn't really a thing. Until H2O.
Yeah, and it's just like
even then people didn't realize like they thought it was actually it was a follow up.
I remember being like, "How's this chick back?" And my man went to see it and shit with his girl, and he came back to the block. Mm-hmm. He was like telling us about. He was like, "No, I came to the block." He was mid conversation about it, and he was like, and I'm like, no. How is she there? That's all I want to know. He was like, nah. It's like he said it. He was like, it's like part 1, 2, and then H2O.
Right.
It's like she never died or whatever. And I'm all for the smoke. I'm like, tell me. I don't care about it.
Yeah.
You know me. I don't care about spoilers. When I watch it, it's gonna be a whole different thing.
Right.
He told me, and I was like, you gotta be fucking shit. And I was like, so there's no talk. He's like, no, my nigga. He's like,
they don't mention Jamie. They don't mention.
Yeah. He's like I said, it's like there's no other movies.
They don't mention. They won't mention Brady. No.
Yeah, Brady, son.
They don't mention Wade. They don't mention Wade. Wade never happened.
Yeah. He's like, bro, they don't exist no more. He's like, 4, 5, and 6 are not a thing anymore.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, wow, my favorite movie. Gone.
Imagine that, you're like if like okay, my favorite Friday the 13th is part 3. Like imagine if they like did a new movie and they just 1 and 2 and 3 doesn't exist. Like I would be kind of ticked. I was like,
three, yeah. 3's cool. I like 3.
They just go in the direction of the sackhead Jason.
Wow.
But I mean, like he still gets the hockey mask, but it's like 3 never happened, so he gets it differently.
Yeah. What can you imagine that?
Yeah, like he's still sackhead, and then he gets the hockey mask later, differently. And that's not Shelly. It's not no Shelly, no nothing, no 3D, no nothing.
Yeah, that would.
I would be like,
yeah, you'd feel how I felt.
I would feel a little like,
just how I felt when 4 was gone.
Yeah, I would go like, wait, if you're gonna ignore 3, why would you ignore 3 and 4? Like those are considered the best ones. Like just go from 4 and on if you want. No,
a lot of people think that 4 is one of the best Halloween sequels. A lot, I think it's the best one. Not everyone thinks that, but fucking a lot of people. There's a lot of people that say it's the best sequel.
Yeah, a lot of people to this day.
You know what I'm saying? And if not, I don't know.
It's either that and 2.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if not, 90% of people I've known, if they don't think it's the best sequel, we'll say yeah. After 2, it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that order, like that it goes. If you count the ones with Myers in it, like 1, 2, and then 4. Like a lot of people think those were all good.
Yeah.
And then they think 5's where it fucked up, and then you know what I'm saying. You know why I like 5? I like the humor. It's nostalgia. It's on storyline. That's for sure. But it's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking comedy to me.
It's terrible.
It's fucking hilarious.
That's the one that fucked everything up. You know?
It's not.
I've been saying that for years.
Not though. People just like to say that because of the flaws and shit.
No, but it's true.
Part 6 had the most outlandish dumb shit though.
But it was because it was 5. They introduced the Man in Black. They introduced Man in Black.
If 5 was so bad, 6 should have saved it. Someone should have said, "Oh shit, 5 sucks. Let's write this good."
They have
6. They just said 6. They just ran with.
They have Jamie. They have Jamie being a mutant, writing and doing drawings of Max.
Okay, that was stupid. Yeah, but
shit like that. Where did that come from?
That's not the greatest thing. But what I'm saying is, if it was so fucking bad, you would think,
dude, Cookie Woman.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Hey, but you would think niggas would be like, yo, we can't bomb back to back like that. You know what I'm saying? Now we got cults running around, chants, and all this other shit.
They tried to explain it by going like, okay, we're not gonna ignore 5. Which like, okay, we have to address the Man in Black. Who is he? Why is he helping Myers? Or
Yeah. That opened the door, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
It opened the door, but 6, they laid it out. Like where they chose to go with it from there was just like, I agree that there was no fucking reason, probably for that. But like, oh man, they didn't have to. They didn't have to associate partners with Myers. Definitely not. You know what I'm saying? But they could have did something better. I agree. I tell you, you know why I like 5. But like,
I don't like 6. I just always say 6 is better than 5.
Yeah,
I don't like either.
I can't never go with that.
Come on, man. You can't go wrong with Barry Sims.
Barry Sims is a moron. It's not even funny enough.
He went in the wrong van.
Yeah.
Oh, because like it's different. That's a huge difference in the theatrical cut and the producer's cut. In the theatrical cut, he goes in the van and then Myers kills him. Boom, right there. Yeah. And then and then in the producer's cut, it's the same thing. He goes to a van. He's talking on the phone. Myers kills him, and then you get the reveal that he went into the wrong van.
Is it? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
Then he went into the wrong.
I've seen it a bunch of times, but I don't remember.
Yeah, he went into the wrong van, and he was in the van that belonged to the Thorn, and Myers was in the back the whole time, just like waiting, like a dog.
But in the
it's like when you leave your dog in your car. It's like that's how he was.
So
imagine if someone left their dog. They were like dangerous rabid dog in their car, and then somebody who had a similar car goes in that car and by mistake and gets killed by the dog. It's like
man. But and in the theatrical though, it's his van though. It's Barry.
Yeah. It's just like you made it out. Myers was after him.
Myers just happened to go in that van.
Yeah, then Myers was like after him.
Yeah, and Myers also in the curse after Myers kills Barry Sims. At that festival, that bonfire, he's able somehow to get Barry Sims up into a tree with no one seeing him.
So what happened was like he was putting him up, and someone was like, "What is that?" Like he probably talked and said like, "It's a prop. It's all a prop."
Yo, how did he get him up?
Or maybe the Thorn members like blocked the view from everybody.
Yo, people always say like the little girl saying, "Mommy, it's raining red," like that is retarded. Okay, but I'm before that. Like I said, I want to know how my. And
then she said, "It's warm."
Yeah, but I'm way before that. How the fuck did Myers get that body up into the tree? How do he climbed up the tree?
And he has like lights all over him too, so he's clearly visible.
So, how did he had the body on him and climbed up the tree, rigged him up.
Maybe
rigged them up.
I guess.
And then the blood started.
Well, you have the show the people your Thorn tattoo.
No one saw.
You have a Thorn tattoo.
Yo,
And you're trying. Look, show the people. Show the people.
Gang.
Yeah, you got your thorn. No. There you go. That's the thorn symbol.
Myers. Trying to get the best view.
Yeah.
Can I get the best? Whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. But you have a thorn tattoo and you're trashing Thorn in the
and a what?
You have a thorn tattoo and you're trashing Thorn in the movie.
That's a stupid movie. I had to get the Thorn.
But you're Mark.
Because Myers got it. Yeah.
Because Myers got it. Oh, you're so fucking Mark. That's Mark shit.
For him, not
Margaritaville. Like you say, Margaritaville.
Definitely Margaritaville for Myers, but not every installment. Fuck no.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that part always got me.
That's like you know, I don't, you probably don't remember this part in Seed of Chucky, but like the thing, like the reason how like the Seed finds out Chucky and Tiffany are his parents is that Chucky has a made in Japan thing in his arm, and he does too. And it's like, first of all, that makes no sense because that doll was made in Chicago,
and like down the street,
right. So it's like, but the thing is like it's fucking it's like if I was like, oh dude, I don't like Cedar Chucky, I think it's stupid, but like Chucky has a made in Japan thing, I'm gonna do a made in Japan tattoo because I'm a mark for Chucky. Like,
wow,
and that's why I think that, you know?
Yeah.
Even though it's Seed. Even though it's the Seed.
Nah, but I had to get that. I always said it back in the day. I was like, yo, one day I'm gonna get the Thorn. He could have did it better, but
it still looks pretty good though.
Yeah, nah, that's cool.
But, there's only very few other Myers fans who actually have a Thorn tattoo. Usually they just have Myers on their arm or whatever.
Yeah,
I always the Thorn tattoo.
If I could only have did one thing ever for Myers,
it's not canon.
it would have been the Thorn. Like even if I didn't get a Myers face, I got it the same day. But like if I could only get one,
you need the trench. You need the Loomis trench coat.
The who?
Loomis trench coat.
I should, right?
Yeah, definitely.
It's too hot in Florida though. There's never a time really. You might be able to get it off in the winter. In the winter, their winter.
In the winter.
Their winter is like you got. We had the last winter that came through here. Actually, was the best one that since I've been here 7 years. Like it had some cool. There was one day it was in the 30s at like 10 in the morning. That's never happened since I've been here. Ever overnight. Or a few times that might happen. But it was like daytime. I was walking from the grocery store. It was like 38. I couldn't believe. I was loving that shit. But you don't get a Halloween feel around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? In October, it's like 80-something degrees out. Shit throughout.
Yeah, Myers goes to Florida.
Yeah. Oh man, on the beach and shit.
Yeah.
That's all I'm waiting for. Imagine what they're gonna. Oh god.
Yeah.
There was talks of throwing his ass in space too at one point.
Yeah. I think Carpenter said he wanted to do that.
Carpenter said that, right?
Yeah. I would have fucking seen it, dude.
Of course I would.
That still would have been better. It still would have been better than the White Horse.
I'm like what Vince Russo would say about the wrestling marks. If wrestling's in the title, they're gonna check it out. If Michael Myers is in the title, no matter what they say it is, I'm gonna check it out. You know what I'm saying?
So
definitely. If it sucks, I'm not gonna keep watching it.
We got at least three.
What you got going on over there?
We got this. We got. Okay, we know that Myers is back, and he's been back. So.
Oh yeah.
He's been delayed, but he'll be back next year. And we got two guys who are coming back who haven't been around for a while, and that's Chuckster.
Chucky.
Yes, the real one.
Yep.
Not the baby.
Yeah. I like the baby though.
I know.
I like the baby a lot, actually.
And of course the Candyman.
Candyman, he's back in effect too.
He's coming back. And you know what? Like, if we're not gonna get Halloween this year, at least we can get Candyman.
That's going straight in, right? Yeah.
Hopefully, I mean, like, but then again, like, I have a feeling about this one. Like, if Halloween's not safe, then nothing is.
When's the Chucky Joan dropping?
That's next year.
Next year?
Yeah, it's gonna be on both USA and Sci-Fi.
Sci-Fi? I was gonna say FX. Sci-Fi. Both, huh? I don't even have regular cable. I'm always
well, you can always like I would have to just get one of the apps for one of the.
I can just get one of the apps and pay for that.
Yeah, and then just watch it. I'm gonna be. I know it's gonna be probably gonna be weekly, and I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be like Cobra Kai or like it's like the whole season, like binge watch it. I think it's gonna be weekly, like fuck it, dude.
Like a regular, like a back in the day show on TV.
Yeah, like I would watch it was just the first episode for the first week.
I'm watching it immediately. Like if I got control over which ones, I'll probably watch it within a few days.
I'll watch it immediately. I'm not gonna wait to just to binge watch it.
If I don't have to, I'm gonna watch it as like at my convenience.
Yeah, because I don't want people to spoil like the return of Tyler or something like that.
Oh man, I hope he's back, man.
You never know, man. You never know.
I'm curious.
They're keeping it secret. They haven't. The only person they've said there besides Chucky that it's coming back is Tiffany. That's where they haven't said anyone else.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. Yeah, I can see that easily. I wonder what this shit's gonna be.
That they said like, Chucky's old enemies and allies are coming back. So it's like, kind of put the two together.
And this is like, has it leaked how many episodes it's gonna be?
No, not yet. You could speculate on that.
I wonder if this is gonna be like the storyline of the movies, or
yes,
like
it is. Yeah, it's gonna continue on.
Wow. So is it? I wonder if it's gonna show like Charles Lee Ray origins before.
They teased about that. Like, you're gonna get to know more about Chucky.
Wow.
So we might get
forward to that.
We might get more backstory on Charles Lee Ray.
And you said 2021, what month?
They didn't say the month. It just
didn't say.
Yeah, I mean, it was originally supposed to be this year, but like with COVID-19, they didn't get into production to do it to show you. Yeah. But it's like official, like it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, he's coming. You know. Yeah, and dude, it's just to this day, like every time there's a new Chucky thing, it doesn't matter if I'm looking forward to it or not. Like, every time I hear that laugh from Chucky, dude, I fucking mark out. I'll tell you, the best example is when the Curse came out, because it had been like 9 years after. Yeah. It'd been a long time, and I was waiting for it. And like and then if you remember, like he doesn't talk to like halfway through the movie. It's like the first one. It's like he's like, of course we know this time like it's he's alive because we know Chucky.
Right.
But it's like we're waiting for when he's gonna come alive, when he's gonna talk, So like in the movie, like
that anticipation.
Yeah, when in the movie and in the movie, like when it's the part where it's the thunderstorm is going on and the little girl has him under the sheets and she turns the flashlight on. He's like, Chucky, I'm scared, and you just see him the dog like start moving and start laughing. You fucking should be. Watching that part, even though at the time I was kind of disappointed with the movie, when it got up to that point, I was like, yo, fuck, he's back! Waiting 9 years to see, and I never thought they were actually gonna do a part 6. Honestly, I never thought they were gonna continue the storyline.
Nah,
I thought I was gonna get a reboot right away, and then like, it's gonna be forgotten, or whatever.
They kept it going.
And like, no, they kept it going. That's why I kind of like I appreciate you, and I'm pretty sure you appreciate it too. Like they kept the storyline. They have not retconned any of them. They're all canon.
Good. Mm-hmm. That's a good thing. At least they stuck to what it is.
And that's the only horror franchise that's done that.
Nah, it's props
only
to
one.
That.
Only one. Think about it. The only horror franchise that has continued on with all of them. They did not retcon one.
Without switching something up, right?
Then the biggest reason is why, because they had the same guy write these movies. Even
fucking Freddy switched some shit up.
Yeah, they did.
New Nightmare and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking. I heard rumors. I don't know. Was that just a rumor that they might be remaking that shit too again?
That's a tricky one because it's like, it's like they're gonna have to get a new actor.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. I heard some.
It's gonna. That's a tricky one because like,
Yeah, it's like who are you gonna get this time? Because with Freddy, it's an issue. It's not a guy behind the mask.
They need to get.
It's not a guy behind the mask.
They need to get someone who's an unknown, like never really heard of him.
Word. Yeah.
Kind of like how they did with the new It. A guy that you probably never heard about, and it worked. because people because to this day people still think, oh, Tim Curry is Pennywise, you know, to a lot of people to this day. But like, hey, but the new guy, Bill Skarsgård, did fine because he did his own.
I agree. Yeah,
he did his own. Yeah, that's what you need to do. That's what whoever they get to play Freddy next, like he cannot copy Robert Englund.
The pressure.
No. And the pressure. But the thing is, like, but the thing is, like, they tried that before, and it's like they wanted it both ways. They wanted to have its own thing, but at the end of the day, he was trying to do Robert Englund, but not.
Well, you know, you gotta think that he's kind of gotta try somewhat.
See, this is why this movie worked. The new Child's Play.
Because it was a whole different type.
Different thing. He not, you know.
Whole different type of cat. Yeah.
Mark Hamill didn't try to copy Brad Dourif once.
Mm-hmm.
It was a completely different take. That's what you need to do. You have to do that.
One of the things I loved about the baby.
Even if the marks don't like it.
No, of course not, because it's different. But and a lot of times I would say, you know, a lot of times I don't want certain shit to change either. Like if it's too much of a change, like how Zombie changed up Myers way too much for me.
Right. Yeah.
But like a change could be good in some cases. Like I don't want Myers to change because Myers is just who he is.
Right.
You should not change his character. Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees shouldn't not be changed. You can't make them different. You know what I'm saying? They're mass killers. They have a reason to do what they do. I don't think those things should change.
Right.
But this being Chucky, and it was a whole different thing. What do we say? Going in, I said, gotta see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I saw the shit and it worked. Yeah. You know, for me it worked. And as a kid, as a little kid, I always said, and growing up, I always said, I was like, it would probably be fucking crazy and creepy if his ass fucking spoke like the doll, like a baby voice.
Right.
I always said that.
Yeah.
Always said that shit.
Yeah.
Me, the nigga I always tell you about Pooch, my boy.
Yeah.
Always said that. Like, we like Chucky, the fact he's funny, that he's a grown man, cursing motherfucker.
Even in the first movie, like people forget, like in the first movie, he doesn't like, crack as many jokes, but he used to have some few jokes when he goes like, "I got shot and it hurt like a son of a bitch."
Yeah, he goes, "It hurt." Yeah.
But the biggest one, like the only time he's like a jokester, like a true jokester, is when like in the elevator, he's like, "Ugly dog, fuck you." That's it, like that. Most of the time, he's kind of serious.
Yeah, no, Chucky makes me. He's funny. That's the thing, though.
It was on to part 2 where he became a jokester.
When he, yeah, and he's funny sometimes when he's not trying to be. Like, it's just funny to me.
Yeah.
like
one example, like what?
When they're in the car and in part 2, he got her like hostage and shit.
Oh, okay.
And she keeps asking him shit and like bothering him, whatever. And he goes, just shut up and drive before I kick your fucking teeth in.
Yeah.
Like, that's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Like, that he's not trying. That's not a joke.
And then she hits the brakes and he goes flying.
Somehow
you know what's funny?
Yeah. A doll.
A doll. Realistically, he would hit the windshield and he would still be inside.
Back off and fucked up. Yeah. It would just piss him off.
Either his head is made of steel, titanium steel, or something, or that's a weak ass glass.
Bruh, no, it's no glass. It's breaking. There's no doll that's breaking glass. That's what I'm talking about. I wouldn't have it any other way though in these movies, but that's just one of those parts that it's like you wrote that.
That's part of the charm. That was part of the charm of
like I wouldn't have it no other way because we wouldn't have the shit to talk about.
Because
so I'm not complaining. I'm glad they did it.
Because back then, like before they made him even more like comedic, like in Bride and Seed, like back then, like you could probably watch 1, 2, and 3, and like a lot of, like it was a group of people, especially like young people, and like they'd probably be laughing at those parts you're talking about.
Yeah,
I think that's true because like I told you the story.
We laughed back then. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I laughed the first time I saw that part. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
because my introduction to Chucky was actually Bride.
Was what?
Was Bride of Chucky. That was my introduction to Chucky. So I already thought like, okay, he's funny already. And like, this movies are comedies already.
Yeah, because you're younger, yeah.
So like it was around that time, like I saw Child's Play 2, after that on TV with my brother and a cousin of mine and my uncle and my dad. It was on a Spanish channel, so it wasn't Spanish. But we're laughing our fucking asses off throughout the whole movie. It's parts like that. The Tommy scene, like he dirked Tommy, like that part specifically. We're laughing. We're laughing at his face, we're all cracked up, you know.
He had nothing to do that night. He just beat the shit out the dog.
Shut up, you idiot!
Yeah. He just took his frustration.
Why would he? Yeah, he's killing that doll like it's a person. Like that's how you know, like Chucky's sick in the head.
We had a viewer. They bounced though.
What?
We had someone watching. They left.
No, that happens.
Yeah, I don't know who it was.
Yeah. Maybe someone from the horror group, Horror Inc. Because I posted this, the video on Horror Inc.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because we're talking about horror movies, so might as well. It's not spam.
What?
Even though KJ would like to think it's spam.
Yeah.
That fucking hick will never come on the air.
Yeah, we'll get hats on eventually. If people catch on, start watching.
Yeah.
We'll bring guests and shit.
But
that was hilarious. So when he bodied fucking a doll that's already not living, and buried him, he had to bury him too. Like yo.
Yeah. And he's laughing while he's burying him. Like, why? Yeah. Why? It's like he's that twisted, you know.
Yeah, he's laughing, cracking up.
Yeah.
Shut up, you idiot. That was hilarious. Shut up, you idiot.
Eat dirt, Tommy.
Yeah.
And then the best part, like the next day when Andy confronts the doll and like he says, he's like, I hate you. He's like, hi, my name is Tommy.
Yeah, he forgot. Hey,
shit, Tommy.
Yeah. Yo, he fucked.
Imagine if he actually spilled the beans. Like, he's like, hi, my name is Tommy.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna do that for a minute.
That's why he like stops. Like, Tommy. Yeah.
Yo, he put Andy through some shit.
Yeah.
He put that nigga through some shit, yo. Up until military school, yo. Even later, but like up until part 3. Another part that cracks me up that I pop at that's not funny, that's not supposed to be funny at all, is when Andy's he's not good at it at all. He's like fucking can't.
Oh, the rifle.
He can't maneuver the guns or anything like that. Yeah. And then he sees the other guy taking the doll to the dumpster. I mean, to the dump truck.
Yeah.
And when he sees him, he like double takes.
Yeah.
The gun and he's like fucking.
Yeah, his PTSD is kicking in.
Yeah, and he sees the doll and he's like just like
and Chucky and he looks straight at him. Chucky
he like turns kind of Chucky and he's holding him and
Chucky like Chucky looks right at him.
That part to me, I cracked up the first time I saw that. A lot of people would probably look at me like, "What's funny about it?"
I never thought that part was funny.
I think it's hilarious because it's like the trauma that's going to Andy. It's like after these years, he's grown the fuck up now, and he never forgot about Chucky. He's paranoid. He's paranoid for him, like Laurie is about Myers.
See, like it happened again. It happened early in the movie, like when he's getting his haircut, and then that good guy doll comes on TV.
Yeah.
PTSD is kicking again. Yeah.
He's like, yo, he's coming back.
The same cartoon he saw as a kid in the first one.
Exact same.
But this time it's Tyler that's going, what?
Yeah, he's marking out, man. Yeah.
He's
a criminal.
Yeah.
He's a fucking criminal. Federal offense.
Yeah. He tampered with the mill.
That whatever he was, sergeant, whatever the fuck he was right. He told him it was a federal offense.
Yeah, Chucky told him that tampering with the mail is a federal offense.
Oh yeah, Chucky said that.
Yeah, Chucky's like tampering with the mail is a federal offense.
The other guy just told them off.
No, the other guy said like the boys don't play with dolls.
Don't play with dolls. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Charles is my best friend.
Charles. Yeah.
Charles.
Charles.
Yeah. It would be funny if Chucky told him like the last guy who kept calling me Charles, I slit his throat or some shit. It would have been funny if he said
that.
Yeah, because he obviously hates that name. Like, he hates it.
We'll do a whole blog one day just on Tyler.
We should find him and see if he's out of jail. Find him.
I want to find him like him, like the guy, the real actor.
Yeah.
Like social media.
Get him on like ask him all about.
Yeah, I want to write to him. Yeah, I want to ask him about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna request him. Shit.
Yeah.
Like talk to him regular.
50 questions, all Child's Play 3 related.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him if he'll get on the show. Like if I ever start getting people to watch and shit. I'm gonna do like
that would be a big deal because like he hasn't done any interviews about Child's Play 3 at all.
Not probably at all. If so, I think somebody would have found one by now.
Like probably
no one's looked either. You know what we gotta do? We gotta get his name. When you Google him, though, all we find out is criminal charges and shit. So, or Child's Play 3. I think it would come up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when that story came out, like I remember like most of the comments like, oh my god, Chucky, like either Chucky fucked him up or like Chucky making him look like a criminal.
They buried him.
It's like in Child's Play 2 where like they thought Andy killed his foster dad, but it was Chucky. They blame it on Andy.
Yeah. Andy got the shit end a lot. Andy got the shit end a lot. They locked him up in part 1. They put him in like fucking. It was like a home mental.
Yeah, like a mental.
But when he shut the door though, it had like the window with like the bar. It was locked in.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like doorknob lock.
It was
mental lockup.
Yeah, no, but it was it's the. I was about to say Arkham Asylum, but that's fucking Batman. Smith's Grove. Yeah.
They locked his ass up.
Like little Michael Myers was next door.
You know what's crazy? They didn't even talk about like the house that just got blown up right after fucking when Chucky when Andy skipped school.
Yeah.
Chucky convinced him to take him to the hood and all this other shit. And Chucky blows the house up and shit when he shoots at the stove and that shit. No, that's not even talked about. Like after that, they just pull up and they take Andy and they take him to the.
I mean, that's the reason they took him in. But
I know, but it's like not talked about enough at the house.
After that, like you're right. They don't.
The blame's kind of on Andy though.
Right, but they honestly believe like he blew up the house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they don't say that though. They don't say it. They're like, "Yo, we think you burnt the house down." You know, so we're gonna lock you up. They don't say that. They just like.
Well, the reason why they think he's crazy because not because he blew up the house, because he's like, Chucky's talking about him.
They're saying he's like, and they're like, well, we think it's best if Andy spends some time with us for a little while. The way they word it, like he's going down the street to some guy's house or some shit. Nah, you locking his ass up.
Mm-hmm.
They think the mother's crazy. Shit.
They locked her up too in the second one.
Yeah, they got fucked.
Yeah.
Then it became personal once he couldn't even get into the body no more.
Mm-hmm.
Now he just wants to murk Andy as if Andy did something wrong to him.
Right. Yeah.
He ruined this guy's life. That's hilarious. What do you think about to rewind a bit though? What do you think about the Candyman trailer?
I thought it looked really good.
I liked it too.
Yeah, it definitely.
I might revisit it. I seen it the one and I liked it. I might have saw it twice when I first.
And then there was the one that was like just puppets. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
It's like this. It's very like. It's weird, but it's kind of interesting. Like because they weren't sure if the movie was coming out this year. So like they kind of did a teaser, not really showing footage, just like a bunch of like puppets. Like they're showing all these. They show like Candyman's origin a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't think puppets.
And then there's the one that came out like a few weeks ago where you finally heard Tony Todd's voice as Candyman. Like shit.
The one you posted.
Yeah, the recent one.
Yeah, I guess. And
yeah, it's kind of like how they did the little short teaser for Halloween Kills. Like it's only like 30 seconds.
The Mark who's fucking into him and wants to learn all about him and shit.
Yeah,
and he thinks that.
Yeah,
that's what he thinks until he's real.
It's like he's kind of slowly becoming Candyman himself.
Yeah.
It's
like I'm looking forward to that.
It's like Nightmare. People have brought up Nightmare 2. It's kind of like that a little bit.
What's that? Oh, like how Jesse.
Yeah.
That's another fucking freak show. Nightmare 2. That's another fucking weirdo movie. It's another one that has fun. It's funny in it though.
Oh yeah, definitely. The birds.
There's a lot of the birds.
The birds.
The
dogs at the end.
getting his ass whooped by towels and shit in the shower.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hilarious.
yeah,
When they bring him home butt naked, well, they covered him up, but then the
yeah,
father goes, "I got two questions, son." He goes, "Two questions." He goes, "What are you taking, and where are you getting it from?" That
yeah,
I cracked up for that. A lot of people didn't.
yeah.
See, I got weird humor. I told you, me and Pooch would laugh at the same time. It wouldn't be like
That
one
was
started first and the other one.
because
Or like we'd call each other and be like, we finished the sentence. Like we had the same fucking humor.
right. It's like at the time if someone's parent and so a parent like saw their kid acting weird, they would just assume they're on drugs.
Yeah, yeah. That's why it was hilarious because no one's gonna believe this shit.
Right. Yeah.
Who the
Even
fuck?
though they're living in the same house that like the murders happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they know that off top? I forgot.
Well, Jesse found out, and they didn't. They
But
acted like they didn't know.
no, I don't think. Yeah, the rest of the family didn't know shit. He
No.
found a diary.
Yeah, he read the
He
diary.
knew about the shit. He
But
just told.
but the other town,
The
the other people in the town knew about it. Like the guy,
but the parents were completely
kind of
oblivious.
because they were new in town. Like it was like
Yeah.
it's like the town knows about Freddy and like the murders and all that.
The whole town's based on that. That's it.
Yeah. It's like the big. It was the big. It was like the big.
Was over for having a fucking child killer and a fucking guy.
Yeah, like, that was like in that town in the movies, like that was like the worst crime that's happened in that town history.
Oh yeah, that's only worth talking about.
It's like that small town, like it's like no crime ever happens. Like this one fucked up thing happened. Like there's a killer, man.
Yeah.
You know? Like Michael Myers is that to Haddonfield. Like he's that one criminal. Like there's no other criminals in
everything else is swept under the rug.
Right. Like same with like a Ghostface in the Scream movies, like that town, Woodsboro,
like that's like area. It's like a nice place. Besides Ghostface ass, the rest of the shit.
But the difference in the Candyman movies, like it's not the only criminal. Like he's just like a supernatural. Like you have the ghetto, you have all the stuff in Chicago.
Green Projects, which is tore down now.
Yeah.
In Chicago, and just you live in the state, like Chicago. Period.
But I didn't live nearby it like during this era.
No, but I'm just saying you live in the state where Chicago is, so Chicago's fucked up spot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I'm sure you heard of Cabrini Green, like it was up while you was where you were born.
Yeah, I heard about it when I first saw this movie. I didn't really know about it at all until like this movie came out. I did research like, oh, this shit was real. Like the Cabrini Green stuff, like that was real.
Yeah.
And they had issues like while making the movie because like there were gangs that were like fucking up
cats in the hood, like, yo, what's going on over here?
Yeah. What's this?
That place was fucking bad, bro. Like,
yeah.
I've seen documentaries on Chicago, like Cabrini Green and then like other projects. Yo, that place is fucking out of control.
Right.
And I've seen documentaries and shit though, like older ones though, like shit that they shot and like news reports and shit like. You be on YouTube and you watch one thing and other shit comes up. So one day I just stayed on it.
Right.
And it was like different documentaries of different housing projects in Chicago, different news clippings, different shit. There's so many different ones in Chicago that is just like even hoods I've been to in like Jersey and New York, is like you kind of like know where you're from, even though it's fucked up. But like seeing that, I don't know, it was just like mind blown, like not mind blown, but like it was just different. It was just like this. It's dark feeling to it.
Oh, fucking sorry. Joe left a comment in the Horror Inc. one. He's asking, "Where's my invite?"
Send him one. Huh?
I can send him the link.
Send him the link.
All right, give me a sec.
That might have been who was watching in here.
Probably. He probably thought this stream needs more white.
Yeah, right.
Too many colored people.
Hold on.
That's fucking funny. I'm gonna send the link and see if he actually comes on. Hold on. God damn it. I'm logged off of Facebook here. Let's see. Oh shit, there he is. All right. I sent him the link. It's up to him. He wants to click it.
Is it? He asked for the fucking invite, so we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, that trailer though. Oh no, yeah, I was talking about it.
The Candyman. Oh, you talking about the documentaries about Chicago?
Oh yeah, it just looks fucked up, yo.
Yeah.
It just looks really fucked up. Like wow. But nah, that trailer looks good though.
Oh yeah.
You know, sometimes trailers are good and the movie's not, but a lot of times it is though.
So I think I have a good feeling about it. I mean,
I do too. Some people I think exaggerate. I don't know what movies was the trailer really good, but the movie completely sucked.
Like there was horror, or just in general.
You can go with horror, but in general too. But give an example of a horror one. I'm trying to think because no trailers to me suck.
Recently,
how does a trailer suck? Like,
I guess
I don't look that deep into shit.
I can say these trailers for this movie, I thought they sucked.
Did you? Yeah, you said that. That's right.
Yeah. That's an example.
That's when I had the song playing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
I like it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. I guess I see trailers for what they're worth. I don't recall seeing like it'll come up. It'll come up and I'm like, all right, yeah, that's right. But right now off top, I can't think of like
maybe like Rob Zombie's new movie. You saw a trailer to that, you're probably like, you know.
I don't know. Like even though it's him, like maybe if I'm not interested in the movie at all. But if it's a
probably
movie,
yeah. That's another thing. Like I'm not interested in movie. I probably say, the trailer sucks.
Yeah, if it's a movie I want to see though, I don't know how you can fuck that up.
Like, let's say the trailer reveals something about the movie, like you're not sure about it. Like, why is that in there? You know?
Yeah, that could be.
Mm-hmm. Like imagine if like the trailer to Halloween 2018 actually revealed that Sartain was in on it. Like you were like, what the fuck are they doing? You know?
Yeah. I remember when 18 trailer came out.
Well, we all marked out.
They were bitching about that. They were like, "Oh, so many spoilers in there." And I'm like, "What's going to be in the trailer? You don't want to show anything."
Well,
there's no storyline plot, spoiler.
That very first trailer was like, it wasn't that heavy in spoilers.
There was a second.
Well, they showed like really cool moments, like what if it was better for me that I saw for the first time and like watching the movie.
Yeah.
Because when I saw the movie and I saw that second trailer that I didn't see before, I was like, damn, dude, they showed the whole scene where he went from house to house practically.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That would have bothered me.
They showed him sitting up. Like that's something I want to wait till I see the movie.
Yeah.
At that moment, you know.
See, that's the thing that niggas got to do what you did then.
Yeah.
They got to not watch the trailer then. If people,
I think that's what Dre did, I believe.
You eventually did, right?
Oh, the second trailer?
Yeah. Or did you?
I know. No, I hold on until after I saw the movie.
You did? I thought so.
That was only the first trailer I saw, because of course I'm fucking
right?
That first one that came out, of course I saw it.
Did Dre see the first one?
I'm not even sure. I know he said he didn't see the second one.
Yeah, he wasn't fucking with the second, I know for sure.
Yeah. And that's an example. Yeah, people always say like, it shows this, like in general, like horror movies show like this jump scare, or like they show like this moment, like it was cool, and like for example, the big example in Halloween 2018, like the whole closet thing, like that's a great moment in the trailer, but like it would have been a little better. We didn't see that in the trailer, right? So, the closet scene where she's trying to close the door and then he's in there.
Yeah.
Like imagine it.
I guess they do some of that just to draw like that effect.
Yeah.
Because if they do a trailer with it could work though. It could work, but like of strictly shit, no fucking Easter eggs, no nothing.
See that's what that teaser for Halloween Kills, where they show the fire department, like the fire trucks going to the house. It's like that's all you need. That's for us. I mean, like, we're gonna see it regardless. It's like so just a little bit like if the movie, let's say the movie wasn't delayed, It's still coming out the October, and that's all the trailer we got. That teaser, like that's enough, dude. You're not giving anything away. We're gonna be there that first night. We're gonna fucking see it. Like oh my god, like everything was. Like, if they have surprises, we will be surprised. But it's like, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just that. I cracked up when I watched that trailer too.
Mm-hmm.
I hear Lori crying. No, it reminded me.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, Lori.
I was crying too. I was like, no, release it now.
And then I was like, yeah, they helped his ass out. Good old Hatfield Fire Department.
Yeah,
put the fire out for that nigga.
Yeah, but I was thinking, like, who called the fire department?
No, we talked about that already.
Yeah.
Somebody must have been just driving by and seen a bunch of flames and smoke.
Yeah, because that was a pretty big fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like things like, didn't Lauren think about that? Like, oh shit, like the fire department is gonna come in and try to ruin my 40-year-old plan.
I mean, maybe she's hoping that fucking he died ahead of time.
The thing is she didn't expect to get stabbed in the stomach and have to go to the hospital right after.
Nah.
Yeah, and she's bleeding out, so they have to take her to the hospital.
Is she gonna be in the hospital and he's gonna go over there?
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be like you see, like you can see all these other characters coming back.
Can you imagine that's what we get though? She goes to the hospital first.
What, you got Halloween 2 all over again?
No, not. It doesn't stay the whole movie there, but we get a taste of that.
I think what's gonna happen. It's just my prediction. Like, I think it's gonna be like you're gonna see him escape out of the house.
What if Jimmy comes back?
No.
The stalker himself.
Yeah, like she's gonna say, "Weren't you retcon?" He's like, "Nope."
Mm-hmm. That's like that one meme where it says one person in this picture was getting stalked all night. The other one, Michael Myers.
Yes, yeah.
That's hilarious. I've seen that years ago, and someone put it up again recently.
Yeah, the nurse, even though the nurse told him like, visiting hours are over.
Yeah, he was like, no, they ain't.
Yeah, he kept coming in, asking her if she wants a Coke.
He should have went the fuck home.
Yeah.
Who the fuck they should have did?
Yeah.
They think they're gonna be the hero.
Yeah.
Save him from Michael Myers. His ass fucked up.
Someone should have told him like, hey, Lori, that's Ben Tramer's girl.
Yeah. Trying to step on toes.
Oh yeah, but he got killed. Never mind.
He's trying to step on Ben's toes and shit. He fucked himself up.
Yeah. He got killed.
He slipped. He almost killed his damn self.
Yeah.
Slipping on all that blood.
No, I was thinking about Ben Tramer when he got run over.
Ben Tramer, the legend.
That's manslaughter, dude. Like that cop was going like 50 miles per hour and the fucking. Bro.
Yeah, why?
Why?
Where was he going?
And then he comes out of the car like, I didn't even see him. Like, what?
How? Yeah, nothing's in the way.
You know what's funny? When he hit Ben Tramer, they crashed into like a van. Like,
yeah.
If Ben Tramer wasn't there and that cop was just driving, he would have crashed himself. Like, what's wrong with him?
Still would have went to the van. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, of course, like right after, like, they can't take care of that.
That whole scene when Loomis is running down the street, he's like, look out! He's like, get out of the way! Yeah. Loomis is going. That was early signs of how crazy Loomis could be.
Right, because he got the wrong person.
Yeah, he's good. It's crazy for the right reasons.
But he knew he fucked up when he saw Tramer's body burning.
Oh yeah, right away.
He's like,
the guy burning. He was like,
what have I done? Yeah.
Now Loomis's first body.
Yeah, he's done. He's doing more damage than Myers.
Liability now to the town.
See, Myers is like, I didn't burn anybody. You know.
Yeah, he burned his ass up.
Yeah.
Then they go to the fucking the dentist, and he's like, his kid's like 17 or whatever.
Yeah.
And Loomis is just like he gets right back into business mode though.
He says like Michael Myers is 21. Like that's not much difference.
Damn, he's like, look, we gotta assume that Michael Myers is still out there. He goes right back into business mode though.
Right.
What it is, he knows what it is. Like,
damn
man.
Yeah.
There'll never be nothing like it.
Nah.
They can make Halloweens, which I hope they do forever, but without Loomis, just
Well, we got 2 coming up, back to back.
That's what I'm saying. And they can make more after that. I'm sure they will.
Yeah, they will probably.
They will.
I mean, I think waiting another year is gonna now it's gonna do more numbers than it actually was going to. Remember, I told you like Halloween Kills was probably gonna do like half of 18 numbers, maybe a little bit more than that.
I think it would have did more than half, but
a little bit more than half.
I know what you mean though.
But now it's gonna be more than that.
Because the weight, bro, the anticipation.
Yeah, that weight, yeah.
Yeah.
And also the fact that like
it's gonna not, and the new people that didn't know nothing about it are gonna now.
Yeah, and then people are not really gonna trick or treat this year because of COVID-19. And then next year it's like Halloween, like the holidays are gonna return.
Who it maybe not.
Like did you know that this just rename it Halloween Returns 2021? Literally
bring that name back. Yeah.
Just rename that. Yeah. Because everything's on delay now, you know. So it's like
who knows when the fuck should it be normal yet? It ain't like COVID's leaving. It's here. That's it.
So like, I don't know when you started. I guess it was last year when you said like, you kept messaging me or putting comments saying like it's coming. Like I'm pretty sure you didn't mean COVID-19. You didn't.
Nah, definitely not.
No.
If so,
I would have been like you're fucking Nostradamus.
If so, I got too much inside info. Yeah, someone knew.
Yeah, that you're just Nostradamus.
People do, but I'm not one.
Yeah. So it's like, but like next year. Okay, let's just say Candyman gets delayed to next year. That means like everything. Let's say, and then we'll go back to mostly normal. Like that means we're gonna get a new Halloween, a new Candyman, a new Chucky, and now Scream. Scream's coming back too, so that's 4. Like holy shit for me, like holy shit.
Scream's coming back, huh?
Yeah, and that's coming back too.
What's it gonna be? A reboot?
Scream 5. No, it's gonna be Scream 5.
5, really?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with any of them shits, man. Like 1 and 2.
I mean, they could do retcon, but I doubt they will.
I gotta
because
I don't gotta, but to know what's going on, I'd have to watch them shits. I think I've seen.
Oh, they're all on Netflix.
All of them are, yeah.
I can check. Last time I checked, like a month ago, they were all of them, all 4 of them.
Of course, I've seen fucking a few times. I've seen 1, and I think I've seen 2 once or twice, but I don't remember anything about it. And I don't think I've seen any more. Scream.
Oh, damn it!
See, back then, I was checking whatever came out, because I was into horror. But if it wasn't one of my favorites, I ain't stick with it.
They were on Netflix, not anymore. But Candyman's still on Netflix.
Yeah, you saw that Bundy movie?
No.
You could watch it.
What is it, a documentary or like
no, there's that too. There's the Bundy tapes with him, like, I didn't watch that yet, but where he's the actual recordings from him, like with his lawyer or some shit, whatever. Like I didn't get into that.
Right.
But the movie they made, like based on what happened, like I said, it's pretty accurate. All movies it's not gonna be 100, like, but like supposedly like really close, and like it's not what I thought. Like it's not just him going around murdering. It's not. It's like it's called. I typed in Netflix Ted Bundy movie and it came up,
right.
But it's called fucking what the fuck's it called? Not Deceit. Fucking I don't know. It's some weird shit. I'll find it for you. But if you type that, watch it though. It's pretty good. It's just all about him, like how he is, and it's a storyline movie. Like it's his story. Like it's not just him going around whacking these girls like you would think. Because if anyone who knows about Ted Bundy, they know his story. That's what you would think, but it's not. I went in thinking that. I went in thinking I was going to see a slasher movie. That's not what I saw. I liked it a lot. I'm gonna watch it again one day. That's how good it was.
Yeah. So like okay, so it's like a serious film or it's like
Nah, it's like it's a film about like what he did, like how he
right.
came to be, and he met a girl. I'm not gonna give up the whole movie, but he married her. She had a kid, and then like his life besides that too. Shit before her, during her. Then he goes, like I think you should check it out. I think you'll like it.
All right.
I think you'll like it. It's less than 2 hours. Something. It won't kill you either way, but it got everyone I've seen. I don't know a lot of people have seen it, but they all thought it was good so far. Cats, I know I've seen it. Chicks too.
Is it? Hold on.
Once you say it, the title is like so easy to remember, and I can't think of it right now.
Is it called? Hold on. Is it called
Extremely Wicked?
Wicked, yeah. Okay. I see.
Yeah. I just thought of it. Yeah, yep, that's it.
Okay. Interesting.
I like it a lot. Like I said, just when I went in, I was expecting something else, so I think that's why I really liked it even more. Because I remember hearing about Bundy back in the '90s and shit when I was a kid.
Okay, it says right here, a single mother Liz falls for Ted Bundy and refuses to believe the truth about his crimes for years. A drama based on true story. Okay.
Yeah.
God.
Like I see documentaries.
I heard about this man. I just never got around to seeing it.
I seen about documentaries about Bundy back in the '90s when I was young, about what he did and shit, like shoot documentaries on him and shit.
Right.
So I knew the story, so that's why, like I said, when I saw it, I thought it was gonna just be them showing him running around killing fucking. Nah, it was like this, like what you just read.
Right.
It was a good fucking story, bro. It was like, I liked it a lot. Like I said, I'm gonna get around to watching it again one day. That's how good it was.
Those three big serial killers. Like Ted Bundy's the one that I know least about. Like I don't know that much.
Who you thinking? Gacy
and Dahmer.
Yeah. I didn't. You know what's crazy?
Gacy actually he lived in the state.
Movie, is it good?
No, I never seen it either.
Gacy too. I didn't see.
That one was disappointing, to be honest.
Is what?
Disappointing.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was.
Ad like that?
Yeah.
Is it on Netflix?
I know. It came out like 15 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
A long time ago, yeah.
That old now, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
He's another one. I remember one day I saw the Gacy and like it was like a Bundy and Gacy documentary one day. I don't remember what channel, at this chick's house when I was like 16, back to back. That's how I learned about them.
Like Gacy's the big three. Gacy's the one I know about more.
Gacy was into like the little boys and shit, right? Like young.
Teenage. Like he always would hire them in his job. Them, or not hire like actual like experienced workers or anything like
that. I saw it, but I didn't see it. It was on somewhere I was. Right. I think I remember one point his mom being like, "I always knew you was into little boys or something." Like I remember that.
I don't remember that part. It's been a long time since I've seen it, so I just don't remember.
For some reason, I think that's ringing a bell. Maybe
you saw a different movie. You saw a different Gacy movie.
No, maybe. Mm-hmm. Is it two? Is there one like they made a big one after that or something?
I don't know. They didn't make a big one.
Because they have one like he's got like shit hidden underneath the.
Yeah.
That's what I saw, but parts of it only.
Right. Yeah.
And she says something like that. His mom discovers some shit, I think.
Oh no! His wife discovers the shit.
Wife? Okay, wife.
Yeah.
Wife. Somebody.
She doesn't discover the murders. She discovers
some evidence that shows he's into like boys or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, some shit. Yeah. I remember saying something along the lines of.
And then she leaves.
She knew it already. She had a feeling or something.
And then she leaves him, and she takes the kids with them.
Okay, yeah, I don't even remember that part. I just thought something. Yeah.
But she didn't know anything like the actual murders, though.
I wonder if Dahmer's on Netflix. I should watch that.
Maybe.
It's crazy ass.
Because like, there's that one that like came out a little before that.
eating motherfuckers.
Have you ever seen the movie Monster though?
Yeah, oh yeah.
With the that movie's fucking great.
My mom's put me on that. You know what's crazy? As a shoot, fucking my cousin Kim, she passed away. Right. She had mental health issues too, and fucking my mom was like, "You gotta watch this movie. It reminds me of fucking." Now, my cousin wasn't going around killing people, but like it reminded her of like my cousin and shit.
She would have like mood swings, like kind of like on goal. Like,
yeah, multiple personalities.
Right.
Shit, like and fucking like beyond what the Eileen chick was doing.
Right.
Like, she thought she was different people at times. Yeah. She talked to things and shit like it was like I didn't even see most of that shit. My mom and like other family members did. I knew she was off. You know what I'm saying? But I never saw her act out separate personalities or anything. I never saw that.
Right.
But like people would tell me and shit like that. They tell me about it, or whatever. But yeah, I saw that movie a few times. My mom's put me onto it.
And then there's the documentary that came out like right before.
I saw that. I followed that shit on Court TV like before the movie dropped.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I was up on her like already, and I was like, "Oh, this is nuts."
Yeah.
And when the movie dropped, I was gonna have the Addams Family chick in there. What's her name? Christina.
Christina Ricci.
Yeah. I watched that movie a few times. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
It was nuts, son.
Yeah.
Yo, she was nuts, and then she was smart in a way. And not really, but like when she was on that phone with her, that last phone call, she knew what was going down.
Yeah, when she's talking about like
she knew she was set up as soon as she can tell the difference.
She was like the money, like what are you talking about?
Yeah, she knew right there, like that's it. She got me.
Yeah.
She's turning on me. She wasn't smart enough to be talking like that from jail even, but
and then she pointed her out in court.
Yeah, that was what you gonna do?
Yeah. She wasn't an accomplice or like a murder. She was telling like you need to stop this.
She knew though. She knew about it all. And now she didn't tell up front. Now she got your chance to tell.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I'm saying? But that was a crazy ass fucking movie.
Yeah, like have you seen the documentary though?
The documentary, I believe I did. But
yeah,
what was
it? They're showing interviews with her, the real one.
When
she's in death row already. She's in death row.
Probably. Wait, on death row?
She's already in death row.
Maybe not.
She's talking to the director of the documentary. She's talking about like, yeah, the police let me kill. They knew I was killing, but they let me like.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, she's out there.
Where's that online right now?
Yeah, you can find it on YouTube. Like clips of it.
But it's all there in clips.
No, maybe not the whole documentary, but like that specific clip I'm talking about. What she's talking about.
Wow.
And dude, go to the comment section if you want. Like, dude, there are people going like who are like defending her. Like, yeah, she makes sense. Like, what? Dude, seriously.
Your YouTube comments are a place you will find a lot.
But then again, to be fair, you fucking like Charles Manson. So shit.
No, it's not that I like him. I don't like racists, but
right.
But like he's intriguing. He's a character.
Right. Yeah.
He's just a character. He's funny sometimes. He just busts out. It's probably it could be a work. You know, he's a nuts, but it's not. The camera. Like he'll just bust out and say. I could listen to him talk for a while. He's not convincing me of anything, but like some of the shit he says is just like he's an interesting human being.
Right.
To just think the way he thinks and being like I'm free. I'm not locked up. Like I'm free. Like,
he took too many LSD trips. That's what happened.
Yeah, he's finished. He's probably better off though that he had that mind state than being locked. To be locked up. Not to do any of the other shit he did. Right. But to be locked up, but not think he is, to think he's got a chance one day and he's all right and all, it's probably better to think that way for him. Right. I ain't condone the shit he did. Like I said, he got swastikas on his fucking head and shit.
Right.
But he just to watch him though on fucking a video, he's fucking entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's true because like when they had that big interview with him, like people watched.
Yeah, hell yeah, he's intriguing to watch. Yeah. Which one though? Because he's had a few.
What's like
Diane Sawyer,
so yeah, that one.
Geraldo. He's had a more than one.
People watch.
Yeah, they watch. That's what I'm saying. Even people, like I say, racist. Everybody watch.
Like imagine if the Columbine kids didn't kill themselves and they got arrested and they got interviews. Like people fucking watch.
Who's not watching that? Yeah, who's not watching?
Yeah. Like people want to know why. People want to know why'd you do this? Why?
Exactly. Exactly. And it's like
you're older, so like you're like these guys were out on the streets like when you were a kid.
Yeah,
some of them.
David Koresh and shit.
Yeah, like my generation's is fucking the Columbine kids, you know. That's
yeah. Columbine is one of the things that I don't even know like all the details on.
It's kind of like the first. It's like it was very different because like it's not like those other guys like they were serial killers. They were doing this for like months and years and shit. Like it was these kids who did it one time, the one day. They just like it was pre-planned. It was like planned. It was planned. It wasn't like it wasn't these. What's up?
How many they kill? One shot.
I think it was like 15. And like a lot of them other like one.
Of course.
They had specific targets like guys that picked on them and or like girls that didn't like them like they were like the targets like they had specific targets.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't believe it or not. Even though I've been around, like that's not one I had all the details on. Of course, I know about.
Hey, you can also watch like documentaries about that too. You know.
Yeah, that's why I might do it.
It was different. It was because it was like teenagers. It wasn't like adults like going around killing people. Like you were used to by that point. It was like kids. Yeah. Like holy fuck! Like that's in school.
Crazy.
In school, like are kids safe in school anymore? Like that was a discussion. Like there's so many discussions. Like there was so many crazy discussions after that happened. Like like what's the like video games or violent video games or violent movies and like guns and what's going on? Kids in school. You know, what's going on? You know?
These motherfuckers killing motherfuckers.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Large groups.
So like Amy and what caused this? Like what really caused this? I don't know. Was it the parents? Was it the bullies? Was it the teachers? No, what was it?
And how many of them was there?
There was 2 of them.
Them motherfuckers crazy. They planned this shit out. They
did. They planned it. And they made the videos of them.
Motherfuckers that think that way at once. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That decide, look, this is it. It's over.
Like right before they were about to graduate.
You know it's over.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah, that was a plan to like just kill everybody they much can and then just like end it for themselves. That's it. It was suicide mission.
That is fucking insane.
Yeah.
That is beyond insane. Like you got to be, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, Manson, the way he just talks is like, I watch him talk for like I've seen most.
Well, he's a hippie, so it's like he got crazy.
Yeah, he's a character.
Yeah.
And not even when he's not up to the antics, when he's just talking, his logic on shit, it's like, yo, this nigga thinks this way.
What's up?
Like you'd be like, yo, he really thinks this way. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I know, and it's like you wonder, is it? That's crazy.
I mean, because there's such like, people who are just you see them you know they're like all fucked up and crazy, but like they believe what they're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. And it's like that's the intrigue to me. Like, and no, you can't get through. You couldn't ask him what we saying now. You wouldn't be able to ask him that. You're gonna get an answer that's out of this world. He's gonna tell you it's not.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell you, what do you mean? Do I think this way? The way he's gonna answer you is gonna just be some. That's why at one point Geraldo was getting like frustrated.
Yeah.
Man, like, because the way he's gonna answer you is just like you're never gonna be able to like come up wrap around with his thought processes. But he said it. He's like, how come they haven't killed me? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, how come I'm not dead if I did all these things? You know what I'm saying?
That's because your ass got life.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why you're not dead.
That's why they didn't give him. They didn't give him the honors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, man. I don't know. There's some sick motherfuckers out there. There's people with mental illness, and then there's people which I have certain issues, but then there's people that are just on another level.
So these people who have mental illness, like how do you get to that point?
Well,
There's always a reason why, right?
some people are born that way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like schizophrenia, like some people,
What
you
trauma?
you don't
There's
always.
trauma. There's gonna be trauma or something, yeah.
It could be that too. You know what I'm saying? Some people
Because
like
look, like for example, like let's say they saw something fucked up
that. Yeah,
as a child.
it depends on what your issues
It's
are.
like let's say like they saw or they experienced something fucked up as a child when your child's mind is very sensitive.
Yeah, that could be more like
And boom, it goes in a fucked up direction. And it's like
when that's what causes it. That's more like a PTSD thing.
right.
If that's the cause, like
Mm-hmm.
shit you've been through, causing you depression, anxiety, shit like that, that's more of a PTSD thing because of events that or certain things you've been amongst that caused that. That it wasn't like that before that.
Right.
And some people just have anxiety, schizophrenia, depression, bipolar issues just come.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing happened. It could be hereditary, it could be not. It just happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Hereditary, like what? Like on fucking
Like in your genes. Sometimes
like the curse, like the curse.
yeah, like thorn and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be like thorn.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
yeah, some people but it's crazy, but some people are driven by it to do sick shit.
Yeah.
You know
Like
what I'm saying?
I think the what's his name? Ed Gein. Like
Ed
that was
Gein,
like
yeah,
that was like the really that was kind of like really like the first like known.
Isn't that supposed to? That's like the real Texas nigga, right? Texas.
Right. Like they took like all those like some of the like Signs of the Lambs and Psycho took it from Ed Gein. Like
I started his documentary once and I fell asleep.
Like the Texas Chainsaw part from Ed Gein is the whole skin wearing or skin. He wouldn't wear. He didn't like. Yeah, I think he wore skin, but he also like put skin like in furniture and shit like that. Like it's fucked up,
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's another level because who's that satisfying? Like you're doing that for yourself,
right?
Putting skin on furniture like that.
Yeah, and yourself, yeah.
Dahmer eating bodies like cannibalism, like this.
Yeah.
For what?
Like how you get to that point? Like,
you're not doing it for attention.
No, because you're doing it in secret. Yeah, you're
trying to hide it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like.
Yeah, and like the whole cycle thing, the whole like mother relationship, like his mom was like that kind of like she left him. I don't know, it was like she kept him in the house all the time. I guess he had no friends. Like like that, like that kind of shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he would dig up bodies. He would dig up bodies, right? He would dig up bodies.
What happened?
He would dig up bodies more than he actually did, like actually committed murder. Yeah, I don't know. He actually could like was it like he committed murders or like it was more like he just dug up bodies already in cemetery.
Oh, Gates.
Again.
Oh, Gain? I don't know. Like I said, I started his documentary, and it started out like slow, whatever it was. I don't remember exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I fell asleep a while ago, and I was in Florida already though, and I never looked into him in Jersey, and I never went back. I couldn't even tell you.
Right.
I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, I've really seen other documentaries about like more like less known serial killers. Hold on, I gotta get some water. I'll be right back.
Good. Yeah, first time live. Yeah. No viewers aside. Get there eventually. Hopefully. wonder what happened to Joe.
I ran back.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to Joe.
I sent him the link and I was like, "Come on!" I was like, "Come on, fool!"
Where's my invite? What? Probably hammered.
I told you, man. He man, whatever. Sure.
Yeah.
I was like, Joe. I like you, man. Don't think we have a grudge against you or anything.
Nah, never that. No.
No.
What's up with Thomas?
Thomas, I don't know who's up to. I haven't talked to him today.
How's he been in general?
He's been fine.
Yeah.
Last time I talked to him, yeah. Like he's always up to date with like new Blu-ray releases. You know how they have like different like this Candyman, but like I didn't know about until he told me like this like a year ago.
He fucking follows everything.
Yeah, he follows like Blu-ray release like tight. Like he's always the first one to tell me.
He's on point with that shit.
Oh yeah, then yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Like collector's editions or Screen Factory releases and all that stuff. Like the for that Friday 13th box set, the new Blu-ray box set that's coming out soon, with all the 12 movies, like that shit. Like he's like, oh, like he told me about that.
He's all over that, right?
Yeah, definitely.
White on rice.
He was marking up for that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. He's out in PA, right, or something?
What's up?
He's from PA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh yeah, Philly boy.
Philly boy.
Yeah. So like I was saying, like Ed Gein, like that, like like fucking. Like I saw a documentary about like a little bit of it. Like it was more like the after the fact they caught him, and when the cops went inside his house, they freaked out because they never seen anything like that.
Nah, who has?
They were like, what are we coming?
Who's waiting for that?
Like they were not prepared at all. Like a crime like that has never happened. Like in that town at least. So it's like they were like, what did we walk into? Like what kind of sick bastard are we dealing with here? Who does this?
They must have been scared than a motherfucker. Like
yeah,
when you're a cop, right?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. You go to the academy, you know what I'm saying? You train, you do this and that. Nobody ever says, yo, in case you walk into a house that's full of furniture made of human skin or covered in human skin, no one thinks that. And then the guy's not there. You don't know what's happening next. Right. No one thinks that. No one's anticipating to have to deal with shit like that. And if he's capable of that, you don't know. Like Jeffrey Dahmer's a stone cold pussy. Right. But to think about what he did everything on a sneak tip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Head up, he ain't doing shit. Up in his face, he's doing nothing. But to think about the thought of these people, like how crazy they can be, and sadistic they can be, is like that's terrifying. Yeah. Even if the cop is a human being. So it's like they're probably looking at this guy's house, like you said, like bro, like we ain't never seen no shit like this.
Yeah, that was like in the 40s or 50s or something like that. I don't forget what year. Yeah, so like they're definitely not used to that kind of crime.
Right, and that right now, you know, if somebody went in, they'd be like hearing about him.
Yeah,
they'd still be like, "Yo, someone's copycatting that guy. He's nuts."
Right.
Like, but yeah, but like you're saying though, for the first time,
yeah,
realizing what you're dealing with here, like that's flesh on furniture,
right,
son. What's going on here? Like we're trained to put people in cuffs that are acting up. They might even caught murderers before.
Yeah, they're used to they use maybe someone who's murdered, just like
somebody
one
shot
person.
somebody stabbed somebody,
or like a thief or something like that.
Yeah, but like regular well, you're not completely regular if you're doing
like
murder, going around murdering people.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm trying to say? Shit that could have just happened. No, this motherfucker's calculating. He's digging niggas up and putting his skin on things. What else is he doing? Like, what's next? Like, yeah, that's crazy. So,
yeah.
Nah, see, now he's talking, and I'm glad because now there's a lot of shit. But I gotta make sure I do it though, because if I forget later, like now I want to watch that again at one point. But I'm like, if I put some shit on and I'm like a little tired even, like I'll get something to eat, and I'm like a little tired. And you eat, you get tired, you get tightest, and I'm a little tired, and I'm not full blown like into it. I'll knock out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I wouldn't want to see that.
Unless it's Myers. Unless it's Myers.
Yeah. I wanted to watch 18 again the other day, and I went to rent it or something on YouTube. I forgot what problem it was giving me. I forgot what the fuck it was doing. But it was doing something stupid, or maybe it wasn't for rent or something. It was to buy it. So for some reason, I couldn't do it. And I was like, because I still don't know that movie, even though that's when I still was drinking. I watched it a bunch of times. I still don't know it like I know the others.
Right. Well, because the others has been in your mind for years.
Yeah. But you know which one I don't know? I don't even remember all the people's names. Resurrection.
Right. You told me that. Resurrection.
I don't even know the people's names.
Right. Only Laurie and Michael. That's it, right?
Yeah. No, I know. What's the
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah. Hold on. Sarah.
Right. Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. To be honest, dude, I can't name it.
Maybe if you say it, I'm like, all right.
Honestly, to be honest, I can't remember all of them either, except for maybe Deckard, the guy that was like
Deckard. That's the computer nigga,
chatting with her in the computer. That's it, right?
Yeah. See, once you say it. But that movie's trash, bro. That movie, we could agree on that.
Oh, you know what? Okay, if Dre's watching this, he keeps telling me like, oh, I can't call any like even bad movies trash. Like, no, dude, Resurrection is fucking trash.
Nah, yeah, that's fucking stone cold garbage.
And like I am right now, I am at a point where like, I don't like saying about any that just movies I don't like just call trash. Like maybe there's like some redeeming qualities to it, you know? Or it's not that bad, or I've seen worse. Like Resurrection.
I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about the
Resurrection. The Resurrection.
No matter what quality you put that movie in, the fucking story and the plot of the movie fucking sucks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck if it's the illest quality capture, 50 million bits, bytes, 5D.
No, because it's not an action movie. It's not a big budget. It's a horror movie.
It doesn't matter. It's just a terrible movie. The reason behind it all is fucking stupid. What they decided to do in that movie fucking sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like after that, after he went. And what fucks my head up is everybody got their own opinion. So I've actually heard people say the whole hospital part is the worst part of the movie. I'm like, that's the only thing that has to do with Michael Myers. If anything, that's the best part. At least he goes after his sister and finally
it's all bad. It's all bad.
At least it makes sense.
Like for you, like it would have been. It would have been
his sister. That makes sense.
Like it would have been okay if it was like that was the whole movie, like him and Laurie in the mental hospital.
No, that would have been trash too. The whole movie.
The whole movie.
Could have killed her off and then shot to go look for her son or something.
Maybe okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Or like.
If we got a whole nother movie like that, like an H2 or something,
that
would have been ridiculous. Or another H2, that would have been ridiculous. If he killed her off like it was planned, because they already got rid of 4, 5, and 6. So So now, boom, we got this new storyline. So he takes her out. Fuck the son. We're gonna change that.
Here's okay. For years I said the whole movie's trash, and I hate that fucking beginning. But the one, this is what I mean like I try to find something that like I might like just a little bit. To me, the only moment in that whole movie that I actually kind of like, it's fine. I kind of find interesting is when she tells Michael, like, I'm not afraid of you, but are you afraid of me? It got me thinking, like if he's like hanging on and he actually thinks, okay, she has me right here. Like, really thinking in Michael's mind, like, oh, like he actually is kind of scared.
Nah.
Like, no.
By any means. Why? He's trying to kill you. He's coming for you. He's
No,
scared.
but I mean, he's hanging. At that point, he's hanging. He's hanging. You know, she has the advantage right there. At that point,
he's not afraid though. He's pissed off. His job might not get done right now.
No, because like, but here's the thing. Like, was he ever scared? Like, was he ever scared of Loomis? Like, Loomis.
Scared of Loomis? No way.
Yeah. No, you don't think so?
Annoyed.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. But why did he almost like let go of the knife in 5?
Just like he dropped the tear in 5.
Yeah, but you look.
It's the pain inside him. It's the pain inside him that like you have to kind of see.
You told me, oh, fucking tear. God damn, I hate that movie. But
no, I don't. That's a good part.
But like you always told me, like, oh, it's him like faking him out with a knife.
It kind of is. It could be that.
He's like, you don't need that. You don't need that. And then he like grabs it and cuts him.
Yeah. He's like making him think he's gonna give it his work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could be a work, or it could be like he thought, or he's thinking about it, just like he cried for a minute, and then he snapped back into reality. Like, yo, he's cursed. Like, yo,
he snapped back into evil. That's what he.
Yeah. Same thing with Loomis. Like he thought it. See how he's looking like this while Loomis is talking to him.
I
he doesn't do the head tilt, but he's like he's like, what the fuck's going on here? And then he goes and because like Loomis, everything Loomis is saying except for one thing, like is like getting into his head. Right. Loomis said some shit that makes absolutely no sense. But
when he says like, you used to be better.
Yeah, dude. Don't you remember how much better? Yeah, been taking niggas out since he was 6, and then he gets locked up and doesn't talk. And
does it mean his birth?
That's what I'm saying. When nigga, like, I think, and then Maya snaps and he shanks him, but he doesn't kill him.
No,
he could have had his way with him a few times.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Even in H2,
Loomis, Michael never killed Loomis.
H2 was the closest when he had contact with Loomis to kill him. When
he stabbed him,
in the stomach. That could have went however way, but in 4, he just throws him through the fucking classroom door.
Yeah,
doesn't even do much to him. He just throws him through the door.
He likes throwing Loomis, doesn't he? He's just like,
right. He knows that's not gonna kill Loomis.
Right.
It's just
that's one thing. Like, oh man, Loomis and Michael never have a scene really together in 6. Do they?
They don't have one. Not one.
No, right?
No.
They don't.
Not one.
No.
Nope.
No. I realized that like a few years ago. Like, yeah, like I didn't like. Oh, yeah, they don't. Like that's kind of disappointing. Yeah. That's one thing. Like, okay, even though I say like Pleasance was good in all of them, but like that one specifically. Like, okay, it was his last one. He gave it, even though he was in bad health, he still gave it his all.
Yeah, he tried.
Yeah. But you know how I always say, like, I hate the fucking tear in part 5.
Why do you hate that so much? I want to know.
Because Michael doesn't. Why is he crying? He's evil.
That's the thing. That's the fucking thing. It proves that it's something driving him. Like it's not just like that. Just like in part 6 and in part 1, right?
Right.
In part 1, when he comes out as a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
After he stabs Judith, you see his face.
Yeah.
He's like
nothing.
What
it's
am
nothing.
I doing? It's not. Yeah, it's not nothing. No, it's kind of like what the fuck, like you know what I'm saying?
He's still a kid, but you know.
When she takes his mask off when they're struggling and fighting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like Loomis always said, like when he met him, there was nothing. Like there's nothing there.
Yeah, he met him when he's already sitting in the hospital.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. When he's struggling, when Laurie's fighting with him, before Loomis shoots him in the eye, in the face. Well, Laurie stabbed him already with the hanger or whatever.
Yeah.
And fucking or stab and whatever they had in the closet. And
the wire hanger, yeah.
Yeah. You kind of see his face, this distraught face.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have this nothing or evil face on when the mask comes off either.
Mm-hmm.
He's not crying or nothing.
Right.
But it's almost like he's got to do what he's got to do. But it's like it's not that he's okay with it.
The thing is, like when you establish a character like that, that's like, oh, he's pure evil. You know, devil's eyes, the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. And then you have a sequel later on. He's crying like, no, this doesn't fly with me.
Yeah, but right half a second later, that's out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's still evil, nigga. He's still evil, but it's just like.
But he can't. But come on, dude, come on. I don't like that. And I was just, I usually do not like that.
I hear you a lot. Yo, a lot of niggas
one
don't
exception.
like it. A lot of niggas don't like it. I love exception.
All those sequels, horror sequels they've done. The one exception where I didn't mind it was the Candyman 2, the sequel to this one, the Candyman 2. He does the same. He kind of does it because he goes into his backstory and like what really happened.
Oh, I think I remember him crying.
Yeah, you see everything and then you see him crying like that. I don't mind because Candyman was human at one point. You know?
So was Michael Myers.
Yeah, but like he's Candyman's sympathetic.
A human being gave birth to him.
Yeah, but like Candyman.
And he got hit with the curse. Yeah, I know we didn't know about the curse until part 6, but still. Right.
Yeah, but Candyman was murdered. Like Michael he started killing people. That's different. Two different.
At 6. Yeah, 6.
Yeah, I told you. 6?
When he was 6, he started killing people.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
His own sister at that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why it's like, yo. That's why it's another reason why he's the illest, man.
It's funny. It's funny he didn't kill the guy that was with her, the boyfriend.
Yeah, because he didn't feel like. Well, later on we find out why he had to kill family. It was a curse.
Yeah.
But even before that explanation, a lot of people used to say, because she ain't take him out and trick or treat.
Right.
And she's fucking with that nigga. He didn't want to kill the dude. He was like, he's more mad at her.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. That's what people used to say. Like,
yeah.
But then it came into part 2. Like, all right, well, why does he want to kill the other sister?
Mm-hmm.
And now we got this whole, he wants to kill his family. And we got the niece and then the niece's kid and everything else.
And then
I like the family angle, Robert.
And then there's a Tara farm.
The what?
In the Tara farm.
Oh man. And Robert agrees with me. A lot of people. It made him even before the explanation just fucking nuts. The fact that he had to kill all his
family. Like why though?
Or exactly, we didn't know why, but we knew.
Yeah, we didn't know why. I guess he wants to be the only living Myers. I don't know.
It was weird to not know why. It was just like, yo, why does this nigga want to kill his? And it's a 7-year-old girl, which somehow she jumps to 9 years old in part 5 too.
Yeah.
But 1 year later on the dot, I had an argument. I didn't yell. I didn't castrate him though. I was just talking to him, making him look a little whatever. Like, was that the guy?
What guy?
That you convinced me of somebody to. Was that what that was over? Or was that somebody else?
That was probably someone else.
Yeah, this guy was trying to get. Oh, well, what if her birthday wasn't something? Like, bruh, she was 7.
Right.
This is a year later to the day.
Yeah, Halloween, 31st.
That's it. Doesn't matter what you try to come up with. Like, there's no mathematical way to. He's trying to come up with ways she could be 9.
Dude, it's
the
truth is the people who made those movies didn't give a fuck. They didn't pay attention. They didn't care. No one cared.
Trying to come up with ways.
Yeah,
and I'm like, how the fuck is this moron? I'm not calling him a moron.
Right.
You're thinking it though. Like, yeah, you know me. I'm not gonna. I can't castrate you for that. But I can't.
It's like look. After 7 comes 8. Right. So it's 1.
That's why I was doing that. I was like, bro, it's a year later.
Right.
He was like, her birthday could have been the next day. I go, first of all, no, it couldn't have.
No.
It was a Halloween. It would have been talked about.
Right.
Second of all, we're talking about still from when she said 7. Imagine
if they did do that. Like, let's say they didn't have the fuck up, but like, let's imagine they did like, her birthday would land on 31st. That's why she was cursed. Yeah.
He was trying any which way to get out of this.
Right.
Like sticking up for the writers. I'm like, bruh, I'm pointing.
The writers don't care.
I'm pointing out another thing in 5, even though I like 5, that is a fuck up. That's it. It's funny. Deal with it. Like, what are you doing here?
It's like how the mask changes.
That's like defenders of fucking like people that'll go to the death and defend. That's like, come on, bro. It's a mistake. That's it.
I mean, the kind of fans who like, I love all of them. Right? Yeah, those fans.
Oh God, yeah. Multiple choice question.
Which is the best one? All of them.
Yeah, which one's the best? A, B, C. Halloween 1, 2, 4, or 5. All of them. I swear to God, we want to throw people out of the groups.
Like it's like God, if you just pick Resurrection, just pick one. Like motherfuckers, all of them, get out of here.
Well, B and D.
Yeah.
Like, I be wanting to throw people out for that and shit on them. So I've made comments.
Right.
But I won't like go at them. I'll just be like, damn. I'll be like, damn. If we could pick multiple, that's easy then. I'll be like, that takes away the fun. So if I gotta pick one, then I'll pick mine. Try to give people hints. Some people have changed their answers. They're like, all right, well, I'll pick one then.
If I had to pick one, right.
Yeah, that's what I've said. That's what it says.
Yeah, I know. Just pick one.
Pick one, bro. Like all of them.
Because it's like a question. Like, let's say someone brought over all the Halloween movies and they said, "What do you want to watch?" You're gonna say all of them at the same time? Impossible.
All right, which one you want to watch right now, though?
Yeah, right now. Yeah. Like, if I brought you all the movies right now, and you said, "What you want?" You probably pick 4, right?
I would, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Unless for some reason we've been like talking about one or something, and we had one in mind. But yeah, if it was just random, and since we both,
you know what? Which one I would pick? We had to watch one with you. I'll be 5.
Oh yeah, no,
5 with you? Yeah.
You know what? I might too. That actually, yeah, I take that back. I might too. Yeah. Just since we make fun.
If we only had time to just watch one, like, I'll be 5.
Yeah, it'll be 5.
Yeah, I'll be 5. Just to make fun of it. Just to make fun of it.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Because even though I like it, I make fun of it every time it's on.
Oh yeah. There's.
I like it for my own reasons. You know what I'm saying? Me and Pooch made fun of it every fucking time we watched it.
Before social media.
The first time I watched it might have been like the only time I didn't make fun of it.
The first time?
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. I might have made fun of it then. I know I laughed at kills. I
remember when I first saw it, the only part that made me go like, what the fuck? Was not just the ending, but I already knew about the Man in Black already. So I was like, oh, that's how it connects. But like, was the whole cops, the whole stupid clown? I was like, what the hell is going on? What is this? Yeah. Even then, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, to be honest, when it came to the whole cop shit, we were just like
that and the cookie woman.
Max
dog, yeah.
Why did no.
She's drawing. She's not even writing. She's drawing the
right Max.
No, she's writing she's drawing the fucking
the mouth and
the mouth. What?
Just write Max. Write the word Max. But then the defenders came in. Oh no, but she's just doing her vision because whatever. And I'm like, okay, no doubt. But
she's trying to say Max. She's like,
but when I bet, yeah, exactly. So you're struggling.
Just write it.
So write it, yeah.
Write it.
When I bury it though, it's not because I wanted to change. Like I'm glad they did it. I'm glad they did it so I can do this right now.
Right.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I love that shit. Yo, I find more people jumping on bandwagons and shit. I see some guy that I know, but I can't prove it, so I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
That agreed with me back in the day in some other group. I forgot his name already. That was all on board with me. That he liked Loomis. That he was fed up in part 5.
Right.
He was going like nuts, and he lost his mind. That's it. He's going crazy with this guy. And now someone had said something about how Loomis was too over the top. It wasn't him, and they don't like him like that, whatever. And he was agreeing. He wasn't even like, yo, yeah, I used to say I liked him, but now he was in full blown agreement. I was like, this guy's a mark. He'll agree with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, Loomis is the best of that. I don't give it those.
And that one? No, you got the best in that one.
Hell yeah.
Nah.
When he walked up to it, the second time, the first time is right. But the second time when he comes and he shuts the door, he slams the table.
Why you defend? Why are you protecting him?
Yo, she needs that. She needed that. And
it didn't help.
Well, yeah, no. It finally, when he murks Tina, that's when she finally like, can you kill him? Whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She knows the answer to that. Right. Him and her both know that the answer is no. But it's like at this point, it's like you gotta try it, right? Like,
it's funny. Like
there's even a couple flaws in part 4. My favorite one, not major. Not major.
What would it be? What would it be?
When Loomis says Mike Myers in hell, buried where he belongs.
Oh, that like he's like. I told you.
Oh,
you're right. I told you about this. Like you remember how like people were complaining in Halloween 2018, like, oh, how come Laurie didn't double check that Myers was dead? All that. Well, it's different. She get to a hospital, man. She was dying herself. She's bleeding, and like, but Loomis goes like, oh yeah, he's dead. No reason to check.
And not only that, no one knew it was a mind thing or whatever. But not only that, but in the beginning,
and remember in five in the beginning, they threw a bomb. They threw a bomb. Remember at the end.
Yeah. But besides all that,
where's the body? Where's the body?
Right. But even if you skip all that, in part 5, Loomis's mindset's already on that he's alive.
Right.
But you just said that you think he's in hell, buried where he belongs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in the beginning of 5, there's no confusion or nothing. He goes right to Mika.
Right.
And he's like, yo, he just dug up a body of a
like, why would he think that? Like,
9-year-old girl. What do you think he's going to do with that? Like, he's adamant that Myers is still on the loose.
But why would he, like, also, yeah, like you said, like, he at the end of 4, he thinks he's dead. And then the beginning of 5, oh, yeah, he's out there somewhere. Why? Because Jamie... Because Jamie went crazy? Why?
Another thing too, a lot of people they say that Jamie, which like I stopped. I haven't seen it in a while. They say that Jamie killed her stepmother, that she's dead.
No, in the beginning of 5, they say she's still alive.
She's still alive. She.
Well, at the end of 4, it's assumed that she's dead, right? Because it's at the beginning of 1. Like that's what they're going for. Like
Right. But if you've seen fucking 5. Even the nurse, you want me to call your mom? She's fucking out of town.
She said, bitch, she's dead. I killed her.
Fucking when Rachel's like her parents, they went out of town. You know what I'm saying? That's why she has to.
The truth is like, oh no, like if we stay in town during Halloween, she's gonna come after us. They like, get the fuck out of there.
They got low. Yeah, they got low quick. They said we're gonna let these see how it turns out.
Yeah, maybe that's what Halloween 7 would have been if they didn't retcon 4, 5, and 6. Like, oh, like Laurie just went out of town and she decided just not to come back.
Yeah,
she knew the evil was in there the whole time. Yeah,
they made a lot of mistakes. I tell people all the time that they're like, "Yo, he loves all Halloweens, man." And I'm like, no.
But here's the thing, as much as other mistakes they've done, I kind of don't. I wouldn't change a thing though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's still memories. It's still something I get to talk about like we are now.
Right.
Who want to change like what's already in stone?
It's done. It's done.
I don't want to change anything.
Even if you have the power, even if they literally have the power to like, okay, I could like change 6 the way I am. No, you can't.
If someone did it, yeah, I'll watch it. But I would if it was up to me.
Like I mean, literally, like supernatural powers where you can like physically like change, alter 6, and let's say you alter it, and then if I buy part 6 on like Blu-ray or DVD, it's the version you changed.
Yeah, I still yeah. Like if someone made it, like I'm gonna make my own version now, and they came out, I'm gonna watch it. But I wouldn't.
You did a Damballa spell or something.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But I like to be able to talk about the franchises I like and certain shit and all types of shit in history, like even the shit I bury. You know what I'm saying? Like even the shit I bury and laugh at and all of that. Like 5. Come on, how much fun the niggas have talking about 5? Except some marks get mad for real, it seems, and it's like
part 5
about that and other movies. But 5, some people get like offended, and it's like
because for them that's the first fuck up with Myers. Like 1, 2, and 4 they like a lot, obviously, but it's like 5. I can tell you that 5.
But it's like, is that ruining your life?
No, it doesn't. Of course, it doesn't ruin anybody's life.
Like it is.
Yeah.
like.
But that's what I mean. Like they're marks, so it's like they're passionate about this.
Beyond, like like extra. Like I consider myself a my.
It's like let's say like it's like they treat it as the children. Oh, like yeah, like the part 5. That's the fuck up.
Yeah, man, they buried
black sheep. That's what they call it, the black sheep of the franchise.
Yeah, that's what they call it, right? Yeah, they buried it bad.
Yeah. But
I still go with 6, man. I think 5 opened the door because of Dr. Wynn, the Man in Black.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that's why. That's why.
But they didn't have to. Sometimes people could start a fire, and yeah, it's the root. It's the root. But then it depends how much gas you pour on that shit to make that fire worse.
But they try to explain it. Like, okay, like that's what they try to do. Like, oh, we have to explain who is this guy? Why?
Well, yeah, you do. If you just ignore it, that's kind of fuck was that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless they left it a mystery, and then.
But they also wanted to explain. They also wanted to explain. They wanted to explain They wanted to connect to all of them. Like, okay, why? Like literally. I guess you could say like, oh, that's why he knows how to drive because Dr. Wynn taught him behind the scenes. You know.
They ran with that whole.
That's why he escaped because Dr. Wynn.
People had when people like Maluma said maybe someone around here gave him lessons. But
the thing is, like, when he said that, he said it to Dr. Wynn, the guy who was behind the whole thing, you know.
And then they made it where he might be the reason.
The reason why he escaped and the reason why.
That's like them listening to the fans in a way. Like the fans always saying that.
Right.
Oh, wow.
They tried, but it didn't work. That's the thing. They tried.
I don't know, man. Yeah, they gave it a shot, but nah. Gotta get our thumbs down.
See, like you think like they wait. Sometimes it's like, what the like. Halloween 5 was again like there were so many problems with that movie that they had to I took the hermit scene was different. Right, actually, the whole Dr. Death thing that was the original scene. They reshot it into the hermit.
Oh my god, man!
That's why he has that tattoo. All of a sudden, like he doesn't have that Thor tattoo in 1, 2, and 4.
No,
it just appeared out of nowhere.
And then the guy has it, and the guy in black has it.
Yep.
Turns out to be Wynn.
Because they were like they didn't, and then they made about this already. Like they made it up at the spot when they're doing fire. Like, oh, we'll explain it later. It could be his brother. His brother or something like that.
I saw that. Yeah, at the end when that was one of the theories.
His brother that no one Loomis never mentioned.
Twin brother.
Yeah, or was that
at that?
Or was that like, or was that like a file he never saw? Like they said in part 2, remember? Like he didn't know Lori was.
It's gonna be revealed that the brothers were split up.
Yeah, like he didn't know about Lori, that she was the sister.
Thank God they didn't go there. As bad as you think it is now.
Yeah.
Imagine where it could have went. Dr.
Yeah, I think like all the bad horror sequels that happened, like dude, there's probably like 100 other ones that we never got to see. They were even worse.
Joining partners with him was bad as it was, but twin brother, Dr. Death, making Jamie Lloyd the new killer, all that would have been a fucking disaster.
Right.
A disaster. There's people that said Jamie to this day. I'd be like, after part 4, that's it. It sucks. Jamie should have been the new killer. That's how the series really. So from now on, like right now, we should be watching it. Jamie Lloyd should be the killer.
It wouldn't.
It would have never went that far.
Nah.
It would have flopped.
It would have, yeah. It would have been the end of the show.
It would have been max.
Or maybe you know what they could have done? Or maybe it did that. Like maybe like part 6 would have been like Halloween 6 would have been bringing a Michael Myers back to life with lightning.
Like rituals or some shit.
Yeah. No, not even that. Just lightning. Literally just lightning.
Like Tommy Jarvis in them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Can you imagine how? Like I said, it's a lot of shit that we say sucks now, but what could have been?
Yeah. Like.
Yo, I'm telling you, yo, it was what really it was. like I said, 5 is the root.
Yes.
But it was a Russian, man. They tried to piggyback off of 4's success.
They shouldn't have done that.
And Rush, it came out a year later, bro.
No, yeah.
Even Kills was supposed to come out 2 years later. At least.
Yeah. They took their time, yeah.
1 year later, so I'm like,
yeah.
I didn't even know that motherfucker hit the theater.
Unless you already had a plan from the beginning, but they didn't.
They did not. Yeah, they did not. No. And yo, when on the real, I remember I could be bugging because it's a long time ago.
Right.
But I remember one day just being at home and hearing the theme play on the TV and looking and seeing it was coming out for rent.
Right.
That's how it used to be. Like when it was gonna hit the video store. Like I don't remember hearing it was going to the theater.
Wow.
I don't remember that.
Maybe that's why they didn't do numbers. So maybe people didn't even fucking realize.
Bro.
Because like 4 did well, and like a year later, you think like people loved it. People like say like, okay, when that movie came out, it was like
that. That's an interesting point.
But people get.
I wonder
like,
how people was for that.
People marked out.
I don't remember hearing about it.
When people marked out over Halloween 2018. Like that's how people felt back when that 4 came out. I always hear that. Like, yeah, well, it was the return of Michael. He'd been gone for a long time.
Yeah.
People loved it.
Because what year did 3 come out?
82.
3 came out in 82.
Yeah.
Right after 81. Okay.
Yeah.
Next year. All right. And then so it was 4 more years. No, 6 more years.
Yeah, 6. But it was like 7 without seeing Michael.
Right. Well, 82 to 88.
Yeah, but I mean, like it was 7 years without Michael.
Yeah. It was for an installment 6, but without Maya 7. Yeah.
So it's been a long time, and then people loved 4, and that came out.
Yeah, it was almost the same length.
Yeah.
Because you had 2009 with Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Close 9 years.
Yeah, but like imagine if they did Halloween Kills like 2019 last year. If it came out last year, it was rushed. Like imagine. Yeah.
Bro, that's what it was.
That honestly, it would not done. It would have done half of what 2018. If it came out in 2019, it would have done half.
You know what's crazy, right?
Yeah.
After Halloween 5, there was a movie that came out. I'm outside.
That year?
Nah, maybe later that year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think so. A New Jersey Transit bus comes by on the Ave, and there's a poster, billboard, poster thing, whatever on it. And there's a picture of a guy in a black hat, all black trench coat and all, like kind of like this, I think, with his hand folded, and it says, "Who is Darkman?"
Oh,
and I'm like, is he gonna be a spinoff from that guy? Because we don't know who that guy is.
Right.
I really thought it might have been that.
You told me about that.
Yeah. We went to the movie to go see this fucking thing.
You thought it was like, it was.
All it says is the promo was "Who is Darkman."
You thought it was like, the Man in Black.
Yeah.
From 5.
I thought it was gonna be the explanation.
And then you wouldn't. You probably think like, this is a season of the witch again. There's no Myers.
Yeah, it was the worst thing. I don't remember what happened in it, but whatever it was very terrible to me. And I did not continue to watch. It was just horrible. I sat through it.
What?
I was in the theater. I sat through it, but I can't tell you one thing that happened.
What, Darkman?
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you what happened.
Oh, dude, that's a good ass movie though.
I didn't. Not what I was expecting. Didn't want to see it.
Well, because your stupid ass thought it was a Halloween. That's your fault.
I was hoping.
That's your fault.
Nah.
Look, it wasn't called Halloween.
They did that on purpose. I think.
It wasn't called Halloween Darkman.
No, it was saying "Who is."
Yeah, because it was a superhero movie, dude.
And motherfucker, yeah, but in my mind, because I wanted to know who the fuck. I'm a kid.
See, it's like, look, it's not they called it Halloween 6 Darkman.
No, because it wasn't going to be a Halloween movie to me.
Right.
It was going to be a spinoff, like letting us know who this nigga was.
Wait, they didn't even. It's like it's not just like, this guy.
No, there was absolutely.
That's your own fault. That's your own stupid fault.
But the poster I saw, the promo,
he just looks similar.
like this motherfucker. with the hat, the trench coat, and shit. And me being a mark at that point, except Halloween 3, I love part 1, 2, 4, and 5. Me being such a mark for Halloween and Michael Myers, I'm like, this is it.
Imagine that happened. That happened today. Like somebody in the horror group, like it's like, hey man, it's like, oh, you ever seen the poster to Darkman? I can't wait for the spin-off of Halloween. People are like, fuck you, moron.
Yeah, grown ass man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had wishful thinking, I guess, as a kid.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. That's Mark shit there.
Oh no, it was, bro. You have no clue how much of a fucking.
You should watch that movie. You probably like, I don't know.
Maybe one day I could give it a shot one day because I'll know it's not about that.
Yeah.
But I remember being pissed, bro.
Right.
I really thought it was gonna be that, or that they like. I think might have been my mom. Someone was like, there might not be that.
You know what's funny? I told you about I had kind of a similar experience, but it was more positive though. When that movie Hollow Man was coming out, that movie came out 20 years ago. But when the movie was coming out, I saw the poster for it, and then my brother told me like, oh, that's the next Halloween movie. Look, it's called look, because it was like his face was kind of whitish, like white, it kind of like Myers a little bit.
It was called Hollow Man.
Hollow Man, and it was like, oh, that's cool. I want to see the movie. And then like later, I found out when I saw the trailers for it, like I obviously knew it wasn't fucking.
The name changed and shit.
Yeah, it was the Invisible Man movie. So I was like, oh, okay, but we still went to see it in theaters. Like it was cool.
So that was Mark shit too.
Yeah, because he knew I was fucking Halloween Mark at that point.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah. That's funny. But never it's not like he came in. It's not went in the theater thinking, oh, this is Halloween 8. Oh.
Yeah. Nah, like I said, there was no explanation to who this nigga was, and it was right after. It was like, I think if you look up Darkman, I'm pretty. That was 89, earliest 90.
Yeah, it was 90. It
had to be 90. Yeah. And I was like, yo, it looks like on the poster. I never heard of Darkman or superhero Darkman.
Like, it was the original superhero. It wasn't like
I wasn't into superheroes or nothing like that. That's how I was too old for that. So it's like, I mean, you're never too old for superheroes. I know people that are.
Dude, there's like 50-year-olds on the internet going like.
No, but see, back then we didn't have internet or nothing.
Yeah.
So like, and I'm not a comic book guy and nothing like that.
Right.
So it was like, so what I mean by too old is like I wasn't playing with action figures or watching cartoons.
Right.
So like that's what I mean by
that. Most kids, like when they were kids in that era, were either like into like superheroes or Star Wars, stuff like that. You were like you were watching like Halloween.
Yeah, I was watching Halloween. Like I stopped doing cartoons when I was like, bro, like when I was 8, I was watching like He-Man and Transformers. Those were my favorite two. Right. G.I. Joe, believe it or not, was there, but it was like, I watched it. But those two, He-Man and Transformers, especially Transformers, they were like neck and neck. Right. I had like Castle Grayskull and shit and some action figures. Those two. After
did you like the live action Transformers?
What's that? What do you mean?
The live action Transformers movies that came out recently.
What, the movies?
Yeah.
What, like when I was older?
Right now.
Yeah. I think I seen the first two and I liked them. Yeah,
you did? Okay.
I've seen 2 of them and I liked them. But the first one I know more, but I think I've seen part 2 like once.
So did you like mark out for them?
No, I didn't mark out. But I liked it. I seen it twice, I think. One with Bumblebee, Baby Come Back.
Right.
Like that. I like that movie. That was good. Me and my boy Ralph, I think we watched part 2 once or twice. I didn't mark out, but I was glad to see them back though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Transformers, I remember after school every day. Soundwave, the toy. That was my guy. Soundwave and turned into the cassette player, and he had the little cassettes, Ravage, Laser Beat, Thor, and all that. Frenzy Rumble that turned into little cassettes that you could put inside them. That was my favorite guy, Soundwave from the Decepticons. You're
one of the few, like, dude, it's hard to find like a Transformers fan that grew up watching the cartoon that actually likes the movies.
Nah, I like them. How many did they make?
Like 5, 6.
That many.
Yeah.
Really? Wow, I thought it was like 3. See, I'm out of
No, yeah.
I'm out of tune with a lot of shit.
They had the 5 movies, and then like they had the Bumblebee solo film.
Did that work out?
That's the one that people actually liked a lot. Yeah.
Now, in the Bumblebee film, is other Transformer niggas in it, or just him?
Yeah? No, they're all in it.
But it's based on him.
Yeah, it's mostly him. It's just him and this girl. Yeah, and it takes place in the '80s, and it's a prequel. It takes place before all the 5 movies.
Got it.
So, yeah. People actually like that one because they said like, oh, the designs of them were like more accurate to the cartoon.
One of my chicks cried when what's his name died.
What, in the first one?
Oh, the Jazz.
Right. Cried.
Not like but like teared up a little bit.
She's Mark, man.
Mark shit.
Yeah. When you cry, and like over a character that died, you're Mark.
Yeah. Certain things that like.
I told you, like you made fun of me, like for like, I told you, like, I teared up a few times. For Star Wars.
The theme. If you were talking like a scene in a movie, or show something, I wouldn't even have said nothing. But like when you just said just the theme, sometimes makes you cry. That was Mark shit.
Yeah.
That's like me being like, yo, the Myers theme comes on.
Dude, like definitely like the newer Rocky movies will get you like teared up a few parts.
Oh, no, there's scenes from shit that are like, because I got emotions. I don't give a fuck.
Right, yeah.
I wear it, nigga. Like,
it hits you more.
It's never like but like I'll be like, I'll feel coming like waterworks and shit. I'm like, wow.
Because it's a thing. It works like when it's like listen, for example, like all these Rocky movies that came out like when you're small and you saw all the old ones so many times, and then when the new one comes out and it hits you like, it's like watching like. It's hard to explain. It's like a family member, kind of like that. It's like you connected.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a character.
And you've seen them; they're older now. It's like,
Yo, it's like you fall in love with the character. You know what I'm saying? Like, like there's a reason why you like it so much. Yeah, you feel like it grows with you and shit. Like it's like, a lot of people bury 5. I like 5. I like 5 a lot.
5's not that. 5's not that bad.
I like a lot. Just because it's not in the ring, people don't like it. It's not the typical.
No, but that's what I like about it.
Yeah, it's a story. It's like, it's true.
But they did.
It's not true, but it's supposed to be like the shoot outside of the ring.
There's a few things I like about it. There's other things that I didn't care for, but it's not. I don't think when it comes to like sequels that are like considered like all-time worst. I don't think that one was like all-time worst. I
need to see all the Rockies again. I still need to do too? The Creeds.
Yeah, you need to watch the Creeds.
Are they on Netflix?
I could check.
Check them out for me.
Yeah. Or if any of them are in, right?
Yeah, check if there's any on there.
Okay.
I want to have to rent on YouTube.
Nah, none of them are in there.
Fuck.
Yeah. You can have to rent on YouTube.
I heard that
they got all the Karate Kid in Netflix though.
Do they?
Yeah, all the Karate Kid movies.
They have part 3 on there?
Yeah, they do.
I haven't seen 3 only seen 3 one time.
Really?
Yeah, when I was a kid, that's when what's his name comes back, the teacher.
Kreese.
Kreese, yeah.
Oh, you know the names more than me, though.
Yeah. Well, you're starting to watch it though.
Yeah, because Cobra Kai and all that. Yeah. So
yeah, what's up with that, man? It's supposed to be out soon.
It's gonna be in Netflix now.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
I wonder when it's coming, man.
So that's why I canceled my YouTube premium account now. When they announced it.
Oh yeah.
I have no reason to have it.
I keep it because I don't like ads and shit. And sometimes it'll be
but there's no point of paying for it anymore because it's like, the reason why people had that.
You know why I like YouTube also?
The reason they had that was because people had that was because they wanted to watch Cobra Kai.
Well, no, I know, but it has other shit to it. Like sometimes, like.
I cancel mine.
No, I hear you. But there's other shit that comes on sometimes too. Like there was this battle rap movie that I watched that
nobody cares about that, man.
Yeah, we do. Some of us do.
People only care. YouTube Premium skyrocketed because of Cobra Kai.
I don't know how long it was out. It definitely drew it.
It drew like a lot.
But really, the no ads is
that too.
And when you're on a phone, you can have it playing while you're on like social media or Google and shit.
Right,
that was huge too. Cobra Kai helped it draw, but that wasn't the main reason.
But that was like a huge reason, right?
It definitely made it go up.
That's another one. That's another one. Like oh man, like I didn't get teared up when I was watching because again I didn't grow up with these movies, but like there's moments in Cobra Kai where like oh man, if I grew up watching those movies, like I would get teared up. You know, I could sense that moment.
You will, yeah. It fucking, especially fucking
like all the stuff. Like,
so you watch 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah. And 4.
What'd you like them best in the order that they go?
Yeah.
That's how it is usually. Most people, most.
I
never heard someone say they like 3 the most.
3's trash. 3's trash.
3's trash. Right? That's why I only see that. You notice I said I only saw it once.
Right. The only good thing about the movie is Miyagi.
Yeah. It's like 6.
Oh, I said I don't know if I told you that. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, right. That like Pat Morita as Miyagi is to that friendship with Karate Kid. Like Don Pleasance is with Halloween. Yeah, Cobra Kai is great.
Yo, do you ever see the videos?
Cobra Kai is great, but like Miyagi, that Miyagi thing is it's not the same.
Did you ever see the fucking videos? It's like where they change the narrative and they make it out to be like how Daniel's the heel and Johnny's the baby face and shit.
Yeah.
They have the other ones too. How Miyagi's the ultimate like heel in the whole.
Okay. I said the Daniel one.
Yo, there's like 2 Daniel ones. I might have.
Yeah, and like the original one.
Yo, and the way he spins the narrative, like yo, it makes it like sound like convincing, like especially like when Johnny's rolling up the joint in the bathroom and like nothing's going on at this point.
Right, he's running his own business.
He emphasized it though. He's like, at this point, nothing's going on whatsoever. And he goes and he puts the hose. That he runs and he's like it then causes like a 6-car pileup crash. Yeah. It causes multiple cars to crash.
Yeah.
And he's like out of nowhere, child batterer, demon sorcerer. He comes out and beats the shit out of young underage kids and shit.
Yeah.
But the way it's like whoever makes that fucking thing, my boy Ralph, he's like I think that whoever had a hand.
It was a work.
Yeah. He said whoever had a hand in making those parodies, he's like I think they had a hand in making Cobra Kai. How there's like multiple different heel and face turns in Cobra Kai and shit.
Maybe
like how Johnny's like the face for a while, and Daniel's an asshole at times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like dude, when that video came out, so many marks got pissed off.
About Daniel?
No, about the video.
Which video though?
The original, like Daniel's the real villain.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah, they were like
they did.
Yeah, dude.
You mean to tell me that people laugh at that?
There's a follow-up video the guy made reading the comments that he got, and he's just like, yeah, and dude, they're like, you like they fuck you. The movies are perfect. Like you can do all that shit,
Oh, you gotta send me that tonight.
It's funny, man. It's funny. And then in that video, he pretty much admits it was a work.
Of course it's a fucking work. Who doesn't know that the first time watching it?
Dude, like there are so many people that pissed off. Like
he should have never admitted that though. In the thing, he shouldn't have said anything. He should just let.
No, he doesn't say it flat out. He kind of like hints to it.
Yeah, but
because he says hey, and people were like, one's like, fuck you, like Karate Kid is like I love the movie, like, and then he's like, I do too.
How could the marks? How could it?
I gotta send you it's funny.
Yeah. While we're on now, so it's in my messenger. Fucking, I don't understand how anybody on planet Earth ever watched that video without immediately knowing that was a work to make us laugh. How anybody could get offended at that's beyond the highest level of mark.
You will be surprised how many people got mad.
I guess in the world, man, anybody's gonna.
Because you know what, because it's those marks who go like, oh, you're ruining a classic by pointing out these mistakes. People don't want people. Oh
my god, that you have no sense of humor then.
Right.
If that's how you're seeing that. If you think somebody making a joke out of that is ruining the movie.
Mm-hmm.
The movie's there. It's not like it's not like it's a reboot. Call a reboot ruining a classic if you want to go that far. But if that's ruining a classic for you, that video,
or like altering, like literally, like actually altering the movie and then changing.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're saying that that's ruining it for you and all that, you need to just you need like I don't know therapy, higher path. Something's not right in your head.
Right.
Even if you didn't think it was that funny, it's like as we did. I don't know how you don't think it's funny, but even if you didn't,
it was funny. It was funnier to me after I saw the movie again.
Of course,
I was like,
yeah. You're not gonna think it's funny. You have to know the movie because it's the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? But the way he spins,
the only part I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe Daniel wasn't the wrong with the whole like fucking when he's tripping over himself in the beach and Johnny's like, I'm not doing anything. He wasn't really doing anything.
Yeah, but that's the only questionable part when he tells that because he's like that he's forced to defend himself, but like he does push him down first.
You know, I used to be like that. I used to be like that kind of Marco. Like, and even if it was like for humor, if people was like, "Oh, like this part doesn't make it," I'll be like, "Yes, it does," and this is how it makes sense.
Defend everything, right?
Yeah. No, it's like
you sent that to this chick that I was talking to at one point.
It's like imagine if I did that for Halloween. Someone said like, "Oh, the whole Michael Myers doesn't driving doesn't make sense." Like, yeah, you're right. I mean, realistically, it doesn't.
Yo, you remember the one guy?
Who cares?
Remember the one guy in the group? Didn't he say something like, "Oh, like you can't bury anything. Like if you're not a real fan if you don't like every single installment."
Right? Yeah.
Like yo, you gotta like everything that ever came out. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Nah, but yo, I sent that shit. The parody, the Karate Kid shit. When the talking about to the chick I was talking to, you know, she wrote me back.
Really?
She goes because I wasn't on the phone. She was at work at the time, so I just texted her. I'm like, "Yo, watch this when you can. I'll break or something." She hits me back. She goes, "This changed the relationship after this." She goes, "Oh wow, I always used to see it as Daniel was the good guy and Johnny was the bad guy. I never knew that. I never noticed that." Went for the work. Thought the guy was serious and thought she just learned something new.
No, because and then that's why they kind of like that's what kind of in a way kind of made Cobra Kai what it was. It's like it's from Johnny's point of view. In his point of view, Daniel was the bad guy.
Right. But it's
that
like,
ruined his life.
But Johnny knew he's a scumbag.
Sure, but like he's like the whole crane kick. He actually does believe that's legal move.
He what?
Like the crane kick. He actually believes that was an illegal move at the end. The crane kick, Oh
yeah. That's right. He says that, the guy.
The part in the first movie that really cemented me that Johnny wasn't really bad was when his sensei told him to sweep the leg, and he looks at him like, "What? Like, dude, I don't want to do that." Like, he was made to. And the other guy, the other Cobra Kai student, like when he heard Daniel's leg, he was telling him, "I'm sorry, Daniel."
Yeah. They weren't as bad. They weren't as bad. No. Like they were scumbags, but then when it came down to the come down, it was like they did have hearts and shit.
Yeah. And that's what I like about Cobra Kai. Like you see that,
and that's why Johnny gives him the trophy at the end. He's like, "You're right, Luso. You're right."
Yeah.
You know who was a scumbag? And I don't think would have changed. That he was never given a chance to see. Straight heel, the one guy in the back, the one who's in the movie Lost Boys. When he's like, when he told him points or no points, you're dead meat. Meaning like I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh, him, yeah.
Regardless of if I lose, even if the point, fuck the points.
Yeah, I was thinking like, what the fuck are you?
Why are you? Back, when he's like, come on, make a move.
Yeah.
Like when they're about to fight in the back.
Yeah.
Off in the law, he was like points and no points. We always laugh at that part.
Yeah, because they were told not to fight with him before the fight. before the tournament.
For Karate Kid marks, that's like a line that always gets like clowned on. Always points or no points, you're dead meat.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a Facebook group named that. I'm gonna search one. Yo, one day back when I wasn't on Facebook long, I started like searching just like random sayings and random things to see if there was Facebook groups is for it. Yo, there's a group for every fucking thing.
Really?
Like just about. It's crazy how I wasn't joining all these groups, but like almost everything, even if it's not popping, like even if it's just like 8 people,
right?
Or like there's barely any traffic.
Like you found one for like Karate Kid that was like
I bet no, that's definitely that. I guarantee you there's Cobra.
Is there one like sweep the leg or something like that?
I bet you there is.
Or probably like Cobra Kai Forever or something like that.
Oh no, since Cobra Kai came out, guaranteed there's Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Multiple. Dude, multiple. I guarantee there's more than one.
Definitely. But yeah, you know, now that I've seen the show and I saw the movie, like I understand like why it was such a big deal for like a lot of people.
Nah, yeah, if you're into, like, if you know about the, Karate Kid, you'll love that.
Right.
That's why I had told you. Like, somebody who doesn't know about it.
I know a little bit. I know the whole like cliches are all like wise old man teaching like somebody young. Like that's like a old like trope already. Yeah.
But if you know, like
I didn't know like the story, like the
right. And it's good that you did what you did first. Right. Yeah. You watched them all, but one's really all you need to know for Cobra Kai.
No, but like I need to like for example, like if they like in Cobra Kai they mention stuff in 2 and 3, like like yeah, like okay, yeah, you're right, yeah, like Easter eggs. Yeah.
There's rumors, but it's just nothing solid. That in Cobra Kai, this is why I might watch part 3. That Cobra Kai season 3 might something might come up from part 3.
Yeah,
I hope it don't. There's also rumors that Chosen from part 2 also. I hope not.
But I think they probably will.
Then again, I say I hope not, but I don't know. Well,
not because you think it's gonna be bad. Just because you're not up to date.
Right. Well, not only that. Part 2 I know well, but I say I hope not though. But then who knows? Once it's done, it might be.
It's like if they for Halloween. It's like for Halloween Kills. Like if they would say like, oh yeah, we're gonna introduce something from like
3.
Like let's say like, you haven't seen the old movies like a lot. You don't remember them. Like we're gonna introduce something Halloween 4. You're like, oh shit, I gotta watch it now. You know.
Yeah. Well, imagine you can throw something from 3 in.
They did already.
No, I mean really not just an Easter egg.
Oh, they show like Dr. Chalice or
something that you gotta know about 3.
Right.
Like I don't know
the jingle. They show the jingle. I don't know.
That'll be cool. I don't mind the jingle.
Yeah. No. It would be funny. If they got the same actor who played Chalice, the doctor, in part 3.
To do something else.
Like he's in the hospital. He's and he kills. He's there. Like that would be hilarious. Dude, I would mark out, dude.
Yeah, I don't care about that as long as that wouldn't mind.
No. Yeah.
Or like if they're in a hospital or somewhere, and
I'm pretty sure like Joe and KJ will mark out for that because like they're fans of Season of the Witch as well. Oh, no. Oh,
KJ's a fucking 3 mark.
Not a mark, but he likes it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's like imagine if they show Mr. Garrett and kills. Like,
oh man.
Oh yeah, Dre's gonna mark out.
Yeah, Dre.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah.
I gotta see what's up with Dre. I gotta see what kind of music he could do, collaboration wise.
Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, when I heard him, and like
that'd be something that I could fuck with. You know that.
Yeah. Come on, like do something. Yeah, you can do something with that.
It could be done.
Yeah.
This way.
For it,
yeah, this way. He said he was.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has a place to record if he needs me to bring him somewhere, I can do that.
Yeah, just like message him.
He's close to me. He's close enough.
Yeah.
But I never linked with him. He said he told me he wants to swing by Disney, but I ain't swinging by no goddamn Disney. You on the clock. What I'm gonna do over there? Be like, yo, what up? You know what I'm
Just go there and go like, hey, I'm looking for a security guard, Dre Frazier.
What I'm gonna do there once I'm
just,
there?
I don't know, shit.
Nah, if I was to link
yeah, sneak in. Oh no, you do just sneak in there and like Myers did in the hospital, and then and have him like look for you.
yeah, and then take.
Hey, break the lock. You gotta break the lock.
Yeah, and then I'll act like I was gonna get him, but then I won't get him. I won't do it though, but I'll get footage of me like as if I could have did it.
Yeah, definitely.
If I'm gonna link with that nigga one day, I'll do it when he's off work. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to the job.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And yeah, like actually do a riff of that, and actually, but don't do it to him obviously, but like just like edit it to like you hit a fake or like a fake looking head, like boop.
I wonder if I could learn how to do shit and edit with this fucking laptop. Man, I don't even know how to type yet. It's good enough, let alone fucking.
Well, when it comes to editing, like you're gonna have to ask Joe about that because he's really good at it.
I gotta ask a few people.
I know Joe.
I know Joe fucks with it though.
Editing, he's done some editing stuff.
He had some programs he was telling me about when he was gonna help me with the one video.
Yeah.
That he was telling me about and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why his ass never came on. We sent him the link. He probably chilling.
Because he's a bitch.
Yeah, that's it.
Not as much as KG though.
No, we gotta get Kate one day. Maybe like if I ever get like I got like 120 something subs. Obviously, they'll get alerts right when I'm live. All the subs.
Yeah. Well, and that's if they click the
three different times I've seen it said one viewer. But I guess
that's if they click the bell and like then they'll get a notification.
Oh yeah. Depending on if they click the bell or not. Yeah.
That or they'll just see it on it later.
Yeah. 3 different times it said like one person, but whoever it was ain't stay.
Yeah. That was probably Joe.
We didn't draw.
Nah. That's because you're late.
I was late, number 1. Yeah. Number 2.
You buried yourself.
Whoever came in afterwards though didn't stay anyway.
Nah.
So we weren't talking about what they wanted to hear. But whatever, this is a test run. I'm gonna hop off though. Me hungry and shit. We've been rocking for like almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just starting to eat, and I'm probably gonna come back and watch. The first thing I'm gonna probably do is watch that comment video.
Yeah. Watch that. It's pretty funny.
I'm probably gonna make some fucking soup sandwiches.
I want to watch it again. No, I want to know.
That's hilarious.
I don't remember everything he said, but it was like
I'm gonna send that shit to my boy Ralph.
It's funny. It's funny because it's like he has his in the video. He has his friend reading the comments and he responds.
That's like that. That's
it's like that. It's like that.
Like an interview kind of thing.
Yeah, it's funny.
All right, so once I watch it, I'll write you about it.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
now you can get off there.
Yeah, end broadcast.
Yeah.
All right, son.
All right. Peace.